And we back.
If you recall, Alki spent a few turns stealthily moving around and found some groups of bandits around the area.
Yeah.
But with lucky, thanks to his wonderful stealth, they were unable to see him.
Is Alki even in the game?
We're missing Heavy, I think. Oh, but Alki hasn't loaded in.
I'm loading in. Heavy's coming. He should be right there.
I'm gonna move over here, but keep close to the wall. I'm gonna see if I can.
Here.
I can see if I can see anything down on the bridge.
I think we should investigate where the chief was.
Yeah, I'm checking the chief, see if he has any loot on him, and scrap.
Other than his 2 daggers and his armor, the bandit chief carries nothing of consequence. You notice a few coins on his pouch, about a dozen coins, but not much else. He must be keeping his treasure somewhere else.
Anything on Scruffy?
Scruffy has only his simple collar with a little tag on it that says, "I love you, Scruffy."
I'm gonna cut off the collar and take it.
Sure, you remove Scruffy's collar and take it for your own. You are now possessed with the power of love.
And I'm gonna punch the Bandit King for killing Zeke.
The Bandit King is now punched.
Can I roll and see how hard I hit him?
Sure.
D20/5, right? +5.
Yeah. I mean, that's to see if you hit him. You successfully hit the Bandit Chief. Roll damage. The Bandit Chief's head snaps back with the force of your blow. However, as he is already dead, this does not seriously inconvenience him. Or rather, he's already seriously inconvenienced.
It makes me feel better.
I'm gonna move around this corner.
I tell Citra to move as a.
You see 2 bandits guarding a large, massive treasure. They nervously eye you.
Is that dynamite barrels?
The barrels are of unclear origin, but they look significantly different from the barrels you've seen scattered about the hideout.
I let you all know that they're up here, and I move back over here.
They seen us.
Yeah, they've seen us. We need to go.
Well,
I mean,
they
it's only
seen us.
2.
So let's fight them.
Yeah, it's only 2.
Gold. And
No, that's what I'm saying. We need to just go in.
Yeah.
There might be mead bottles over there.
Hey,
Hey, there he is.
Domir.
Hey, you're finally awake.
I need to shrink all your photos.
What do you mean by that?
Domir. We found more bandits to kill.
Okay. Hold on a second. I've got everyone's photos taking up my whole screen.
What the?
The bottom photos?
Yeah.
Is there a way to like remove those?
There's a setting in the settings. If you go player avatar size under game settings, there's one
Got
where
it.
you can say names only.
Yep, got it. Thank you.
Ah, okay, there we go. Hell yeah.
We're rolling initiative.
Yep. They've seen you, but it doesn't seem like they're particularly excited to fight, since they did in fact watch that whole situation. Okay, Citra, what's your dex? Oh wait, I can just say from the mod. You've
okay.
got 2. Got 2. Cool. I need Heavy on here, and I need Citra.
Did I get my key back?
We didn't do a short rest, right?
I mean,
No, you've done no rest. This is seconds after the Bandit Chief fell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gene, your action.
I'll bow the plus.
Your arrow strikes the bandit. Roll damage. Goodness.
Ooh.
Get fucked.
The bandit staggers with an arrow embedded in his throat. He looks near death. Dolmir.
Domir.
For pathing, I'm going to roll. You need to at least go through Gene's spot. Going south of that is impassable. But you can go from Gene to Citra. So, yeah, you should be 1 space further back.
You can be on top of me, buddy.
Yep. Get on that dragon. Show him your love.
Yeah. Just gonna, chill out right here. By that, I mean ready in action. If someone comes in my area, I'm gonna hit it.
One of the bandits sprints up and takes a swing at Alki. However, Dulmir is ready and attacks. Dulmir hits the bandit. He hits the bandit quite well.
Oof.
The bandit swings back at Dulmir. However, his scimitar fails to penetrate the armor. Check out those sweet new attack rolls, everyone.
Yeah,
Citra.
how'd you do that?
It turns out you can make NPC stat blocks and roll 20, and then you can just activate their actions, so I don't have to like hand roll everything anymore.
Hell yeah.
And it does something that even you guys don't, like even characters don't have, where it pre-rolls the damage.
I'm gonna just disengage as a bonus action, right?
No, it'll be your action.
Fuck. Okay. I will slap up close bandit with my sickle then.
Your sickle connects on the bandit's leather armor.
Whew.
The bandit falls to the ground, bleeding profusely, and will die within seconds. Okay.
I run up here and proceed to punch this bandit.
You are now punching. You punch it. You smash a fist into the center of his chest, and the bandit falls to the ground, dead. All right. There's no one seems to have noticed the short fight, since it's even further away from the bandits you guys have noticed. And there's silence in the bandit camp once more.
I tell the group that we need to kill them off for what they did to Zeke.
I can get
They're just
behind
gonna make
that.
they're just gonna make another leader, and they're just gonna keep on stealing off the roads, and we can't let these guys get away with what they did to Zeke.
You want to loot? Well, there's no enemies over here.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. I go right to the barrels. Please be meat, please be meat, please be meat.
Some of the barrels contain. What do they contain? They contain various low-value gems that must be acquired from the caravans. But the barrels up top appear to contain gunpowder.
So we found gunpowder. You guys want to roll that gunpowder into the dinner hall?
Ooh, that's a good idea. Is it downhill from where we are? I think so, right? It looks like it. Slightly.
Seems like. I would say there's probably a bit of a lip there.
Yeah, but even if it hits that lip and blows up, I think it will still do damage to the band.
Especially if they're dumb enough to run towards you as they see it coming.
I can
Alright.
ignite it with the plasma bolt if we don't have a fuse.
So we could set it up and roll from far distance, and I could play my bagpipes and maybe they'll run out.
If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna stand at the cavern.
Make sure the other people don't come, and you could blow that side up too.
Well, let me get you some movable barrels.
Any that we set out as well, I can blow up remotely.
Gene, are you opening that chest?
I am.
Make a dex save.
Uh-oh.
As you as you lift the chest, a spike shoots out from the front. However, you're able to nimbly dodge aside. The spike retracts, and the chest is open to you.
I back up from
What?
the chest.
What's in it?
It contains a variety of high-value trade supplies: silk, refined iron stock, and assorted gems. It looks to be about 50 pounds worth, and probably in the order of.
I grab the gems from these barrels and I move over here and get ready for a thief's tool.
Around the order of 100 gold. There's also a number of unique-looking items, which I'll
Ooh.
describe for you in a second.
So I'm gonna use my thief's tool to open the other chest.
Give me 1 second if you don't mind. I'm
Yep.
trying to.
Ooh. It's a lot of damage.
Oh, I rolled those in the clear, huh? All right. You see 4 items that seem to glow with magical power. There's a ring, a wand, a set of bracers, and a set of gauntlets.
Ooh, what are those?
I tell everybody there's gear here. I pick up the ring because it's the only thing that I could probably use.
All right, I gotta think about that. There is one thing I don't actually know at the moment, and that is how identification works in D&D.
You have to identify it.
Okay, and that's a short rest that you have to.
No, it's a
spend with it?
spell. That's for attuning.
Oh, okay. I
If
thought
they're
there was a thing
assuming
where...
they're magic.
Let me take a look at this real quick. Okay, so yeah, if you focus on a magic item during a short rest, you learn the item's properties as well as how to use them. The
Oh.
only difference is potions. If you have a potion, you can just test it, but you are also able to, if you experiment with it, you can figure it out. Like if you make it, basically, if you're wearing it and you do something that would make sense for the item to affect, then I'll explain that. All right. So Alki, you're putting on the ring?
Yes.
All right.
Do you guys want to equip the rest of these now and see if we can identify them later, but maybe we'll see if they do anything for us?
Yep. I think that's a good
I
idea.
mean, can we be sure that they're not harmful?
Cursed or something.
Do you think bandits would have a bunch of cursed items?
I mean, they weren't using them.
If there was anybody, then yeah.
Hmm.
I take the ring off and put it in my pocket. We'll figure it out later.
We should probably take it back to town and check before anything else.
Okay, that's a good idea. So let's get ready for this attack on the other bandits. I'm gonna wait here and get ready to hit this plunger while I'm playing my bagpipes. Who wants to roll the barrel while Citrus shoots?
A reminder that is not a plunger; it is a torch.
If someone's got rope, we could put rope on the gunpowder, light it, roll it down the hill.
We could
while
also,
Citrus shoots at the other.
to reduce the chance of me accidentally missing and whiffing the whole operation, we could also poke a hole in the side of the barrel, like we did before, and when we roll it down the hill, gunpowder will leak out the side.
Yeah,
and we can light that.
That's good. But we still
I'm
need
gonna-
somebody. You think Jessica maybe could shoot these barrels in the water.
Me? Yeah.
Do you guys
Yes.
want me to just grab these materials until we get back to town, or what do you guys want to do with that before we go?
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Yeah,
stash
just
them
whoever can
away.
carry them. I mean, if we're not going to use them, it doesn't really matter who's carrying them right now.
All right, so
Okay, well, I'll
gauntlets,
carry 'em
ring,
until we get back.
bracers, and wand. Just throw those in your inventory so you can keep track of it.
Who's
And
carrying
there
them?
is one
Right
more
now.
chest.
Do you want to?
Where's it located
here.
at?
It's right next to
It's
it.
right where Heavy is.
You want? I'm gonna use my thief's tools and make sure it's not trapped.
All right, make a roll that I will figure out in a second. I always have
I want to
trouble-
do dexterity.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the appropriate skill check is.
I thought with it's whatever.
That's true. It's right. It's a thieves' tools roll, so
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, it would be probably. Yeah, Dex is.
Civ,
Just you have
wand,
to find it
bracers,
first.
gauntlets, and ring, right?
Yep.
Okay, I got everything in my inventory.
All right. You carefully manipulate the locks with that being careful to avoid tripping any wires or levers. There doesn't seem to be anything, but certainly if there was, you've managed to avoid it.
Was there a trap in the chest?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
But the chest is now open and you have not been stabbed, so I'm gonna guess either you disarmed it or there was nothing to disarm.
Okay.
Look inside.
Yep. This contains a post of gems as well as some other interesting objects.
Okay. Can we just say that we picked up all the gems and/or gold?
Yep. There's about 11 gems. And I'm going to get you the other things now.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up the gems and put them in my inventory.
I moved back to the barrels and grabbed those gems too.
I'm gonna say each of the gems are 0.1 pounds.
How many gems were in the barrel?
I think you said 100 gold worth.
Yeah, I think that was right. No, wait, that was the chest.
Yeah.
I didn't actually set up. Call it another 150 gold.
I don't know how to do this.
So Aoki has the ones out of the barrel, and I have the ones out of the chest.
Yeah, I just typed gems, but I don't
Okay.
know how to put value to it.
Just in parentheses, put 150 GP for now. Or for you, it'd be 100 GP.
And for weight, what do you want me to put?
I put 0.1 for each one. There were 11.
Yeah,
How
it's
many are-
probably pretty negligible. All right. So within the second chest, you see a bundle of arrows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potions.
Well, Gene, you want to take the arrows?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and take the potions for now.
I grab this barrel and just move it down to here.
Barrel is moved.
Do the arrows appear special, or is it just like straight up arrows?
Yes, they tingle as if they were with magic.
I grab this other barrel and I move it down at the beginning of...
Sure. You want them right here?
Yep.
Cool.
Right. I'm gonna attempt to pierce the side of the barrel here slowly.
All right. Strength check.
Oh my god.
You are unable to pierce the barrel.
I'm doing the
I'm
same thing
coming to help him.
on my barrel.
Sure. Strength check. You puncture a hole in the side. It's about, well, approximately fist size. The gunpowder, the black powder starts slowly trickling out.
Okay. I motioned to Jessica to get behind me and get ready to shoot.
We have a
You can
torch here,
call me
right?
whatever, but my character name is Gene.
Oh, sorry, Gene.
No, it's fine. I know they're similar, so.
I forgot your character name, so I've been calling it what it says at the bottom. So
Yeah.
There was a
That's just
torch
her
here,
actual
right? We
name.
could also use that.
Did I punch a
just
hole
under-
in this one?
Yes, you made a slash in it through which
so now I grab out my pants, my bagpipe.
Okay. So who's gonna roll them?
Did you want me to have like a burning arrow or just a regular arrow?
I would use a burning.
I'm gonna roll mine down here.
Okay.
And which one am I shooting at first?
You're gonna shoot at mine, and Citra's gonna shoot theirs.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just get my bagpipe.
I'll have a better chance at landing plasma on the very small pile of gunpowder that the barrel leaves behind, right? Instead of the barrel super far away.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
that's reasonable.
Okay.
You wanna ready in action, Citra?
Yeah. When the barrel reaches right about here, I'll go ahead and light here. So we should stand back a little bit just in case something happens.
All right. So I will say you're about to push the barrel. Give me strength.
I'm playing my bagpipes and I'm kicking my barrel down. Getting ready to kick my barrel down when people start to come down.
All right. So the bagpipes echo through the halls. You see down the hall, you can see the bandits stand up and rush in the direction. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know I could do that. The bandits begin to rush. Heavy makes his strength check. So the barrel
Nice.
begins to roll. Landing directly in the group of so things are happening simultaneously, but there's a lot going on, so we're just gonna focus on these
Yeah.
guys right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
Citra, range
This-
spell attack.
Oh,
Plasma
yeah.
ignite. Plasma ignites the trail of gunpowder, which swiftly runs down the trail. The barrel explodes, and when the dust clears, there's nothing.
Oh my god. Yes.
Meanwhile, you hear the sound of splashing down the tunnel. It's fairly dark in there, but you can see slight movement.
Do I have time to ready another action between all this?
This is all happening simultaneously, so I would argue probably not. I mean, it's going to be rounds, so like
Okay, that's
realistically,
fine.
they're like here, and okay, at this point we can. I can do turn order, but it doesn't really seem like there's going to be a lot going on. Alki, I need a strength check from you if you're going to kick that barrel down.
Yep, I kicked the barrel with all my
Oh.
Looks
Oh.
good.
Oh wait.
and it goes rolling down as fast as possible into the water. And I tell Jean, make her shot on the closest barrel. Well, on the barrel
Yikes.
trail on the trail of gunpowder.
Your arrow misses and buries itself in the dirt. The splashing sounds continue. Hold on, I gotta actually like calculate movement here.
At this point, we should probably do initiative, right?
Yeah, probably.
She gets
I'm gonna
another
get that.
shot, probably.
I would think so. All right, so these guys are gonna go, and basically it's just gonna be your turn after that. So I'm gonna just get you guys all on there, do initiative rolls, and that'll get you order, and then that barrel's moving back. It was just over the guy I needed to move. All right.
Are these barricades still here? Or did we break them?
Yes.
Okay.
They're there.
All right. I don't know why it's doing this with initiative, but Christy goes there. Dolmere. And any initiative from Jean? I guess she can be at the tail end. Well, no, you.
He's gonna get another shot.
Yeah. So that. So Dolmere, your action.
Just ready in action if someone gets in my area to attack.
Sure. Citra.
Can I shoot a plasma bolt in between these barricades standing here?
Sure.
At that barrel?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I run up behind the barricades and aim for the barrel.
Plasma connects, and you hear a thunderous roar as the barrels explode, setting each other off, cascading down the hall. The echo of falling rocks is tremendous, and you see the passage completely close as the ceiling caves in. There's no sign of the bandits.
Whew.
I run in here looking, seeing that there's mead glasses on the table. I jump on the table and
You indeed find some leftover glasses and a bottle of wine at the back of the cave.
I take the bottle.
You now have a bottle of wine.
I walk forward to this crate looking thing and look at it.
It appears to just be a some weapons and armor that the bandits use. There's nothing of any good quality.
What type of armor?
Leather.
Is there a leather chest piece in there?
There is, yes. There are multiple full sets.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of the leather chest pieces, not equip it though.
You now have a set of leather.
A full set?
You now have a leather chest piece.
Okay. How much does that weigh?
I go over
I will
towards
have an answer for you in a second.
throne.
I proceed to go.
Leather. So a full set of leather is like 10 pounds. I'll say 5 pounds for the chest piece.
Cool.
You guys are still. I mean, okay. There's nothing. There is no one alive in this fortress. You now have.
Proceed to move over and mourn Zeke's burnt up body.
It smells awful.
Is there anything else over here?
I want to bury his body and then grab his supply.
Sure. Most of his equipment has burned, but you're able to find his. How much gold did you have, Zeke?
About 300.
You're able to find 310 gold. In Citra, there is nothing else of consequence. Sorry, I should actually reveal. There's just a wall.
Okay.
I crack open the bottle, pour a little bit on his corpse, then proceed to drink the rest.
The alcohol ignites as his body is still very hot.
I'm gonna walk up to where the bandit leader was.
Sure. You find a small chest that likely contains the bandit leader's personal possessions.
Can I try to inspect it for traps?
Sure, perception check.
Oh god, where is it here? Okay.
You find no traps.
Shut up! Alright, I open the chest.
Make a deck save.
Oh, god damn it.
As you open the lid, the something ignites and the entire chest is set ablaze.
Is there anything that he notices in the chest while it's burning?
That's a good question. I will have an answer for you in a second.
Ooh, wait. If I thunderclap, will that
Save some of the stuff?
extinguish the flames because of the shockwave?
It would blow fire. Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. As soon as I see it ignite, I cast it.
All right. The thunderclap blasts the igniting gas away directly into the open lid. The lid is now burning, but the bottom of the chest is fine. You have approximately 2 rounds to retrieve things. You see a number of scrolls and hold on.
Remember, thunderclap is super fucking loud at people down there.
Yeah, I heard. I heard it. And I proceed to start moving over.
You see 3 potions and 2 scrolls within the chest. You can
Okay.
save 2 things.
Ah, fuck.
I yell for you to get the scrolls. Maybe we can figure out where this merchant's at located.
Yeah. I grab both of the scrolls, and then
You retrieve
back
the
up.
scrolls, and shortly thereafter, the heat shatters the glass vials of the potion.
And we can
I
read the
ask-
scrolls once we're back.
Okay. Let's go meet up with the group.
Yeah.
I proceed just to jump down with my acrobatic.
I'd say make an acrobatic save, but honestly, it probably won't matter.
Okay.
Is it like completely collapsed, or like could we move the rocks? Down
It
here.
would likely take several days to move enough rocks to get through.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and meet up with the party again. Hold on, let me fail 3 acrobatics checks going over these rocks again.
Yeah.
Bury Zeke's body, and then head to the end exit.
All right.
I mentioned that we should go back and into town and tell them that we cleared the bandits.
We
Kate.
should probably go talk to the shoe guy too.
Yeah.
Your travel back to North Pass is uneventful, and you eventually arrive at the North Pass Tavern. I'm missing somebody. I'm missing Heavy. No, Heavy's just over here. All right. You arrive at the entrance to the inn.
I'll rush up and sit down on the stool, ask for a drink. Tell them to give me more than usual and don't cut me off.
The bartender shakes his head in disapproval, but pours you a tall glass of ale.
I drink it. Start drinking it.
You are now drunk.
I walk forward and sit down a little solemnly and ask for just a regular drink.
I sit down with the merchant.
As do I.
Hello, my friends. Any news?
Yeah, the bandits have been cleared.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, I won't take your word for it, and I'll probably travel with guards, but I appreciate whatever you've done.
Yep.
I yell, we lost one of our friends.
Goodness. Who was it?
The changeling.
Oh, well, I gotta be honest, that guy creeped me out, but I'm sorry your friend is dead.
I ask for another meat.
The bartender serves you. He heard the call and is a little embarrassed that he gave you crap for drinking. You hear a loud thud outside.
I slam my drink down and jump up. What was that?
I keep drinking.
Hey, Chris, you here?
Yep.
You can make your entrance now. I've got your token set up.
I look weird.
What are you, a scarecrow?
Isn't that a fucking Mechano thing from WoW?
Oh, wow, yes.
I walk in.
What the hell is that witchcraft?
Get your real token. I just thought that was funny.
I walk in and say, "Does anyone know where Zeke is?"
The bartender visibly recoils and some of the villagers back away. Do those villagers not exist? Villagers mysteriously appear at this table because apparently I put them in the wrong layer and frantically back away.
I turn around, still sitting on my stool, and say, how do you even know of Z?
Well, we come from the same plane after all.
Well, he's extra crispy in a cave of bandits. They killed him.
What do you mean by extra crispy?
They burnt his corpse.
This is gonna make my job harder.
Who are you?
I'm an agent from Eberron. My name, I don't have a name. You may call me 02.
So, 2. What are you
02.
looking for? 2. Why are you looking for our friend?
To bring him back to
Visibly
Eberron.
drunk.
Why does he need to return?
There's important people looking for him.
Like who?
His family.
Oh.
Well, he's dead and gone.
That makes my job impossible because I was told not to return without him.
Yep.
I asked the bartender for another drink, and I go up and hand it to the golem, and says, well, you know, here's for your troubles, and then I go back and sit down.
I hold the drink, wondering what to do with it because I don't really drink.
I motion
Alfie
to
has made
him.
a new best friend.
I motion to him what to do by like putting the cup up to my mouth.
Okay, I do the same thing. I pretend like I'm drinking.
I give him a weird look.
You're not supposed to have it fall onto your face.
Oh, my bad. Yes, I wasn't made with the right stuff.
Well, if your job's impossible to complete, what do you plan on doing?
Well, I'm stuck in this realm. I don't really know how to get back anyways. The mage died. So,
God damn it, Ryan.
you're friends of his. Maybe I can join you for a little while until I figure things out.
Okay.
I
well,
look to Dolmir and ask if that's okay.
Sure, I don't care.
You
More
see
the
a
merrier.
giant bow on my back.
It's not much, but this is what's left of his, and I give him the gold.
Oh, no. Gold, you keep. That's for you.
Okay.
Well, okay, so that person's previous character
I'm gonna go
died,
upstairs to the room
and we
like,
looted his
clean up
corpse.
and probably rest.
I ask for a room for rest.
Well, we still got. No one's rented the ones you had last time. Feel free to take those again. Just a
Okay.
gold for all ya.
I'll pay for it.
Thank you.
Least I can do. Appreciate you helping out those folk. We'll definitely have more stuff coming in, and you, Sir Dwarf, will probably have some better drinks coming in the next few weeks.
I go upstairs and take a rest.
I asked the golem if he sleeps.
In a phase, I do. Kind of.
Okay.
I'm good at watching while sleeping.
I motioned for him to come up to the bedroom. Not like
Oh
that,
my.
but
Did the dragon just proposition the robot?
no.
He's gonna show him a thing or
God
two.
damn it. That's not what I meant.
I'm programmed to feel your needs.
He is an envoy, right?
Oh my god.
He must be that special model. Alki, you know about that?
Roll for initiative.
Guys, he doesn't just have a bow, he's got a short sword too.
Oh my god.
Not a long
Yeah,
sword?
so
I'm
sad.
disappointed.
Yeah.
I proceed to walk around socializing with other people.
Alki, go talk to the blacksmiths again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I pop my head into the room and say, "Hey, blacksmith, you remember me?
Get out of here, you fucker!
Can you make me a mug?" And I proceed to walk away.
The blacksmith aims a kick at your ass.
You want me to deck save it?
Ooh.
Oof. Oh my god.
His foot solidly connects, sends you flying across the room and into the fireplace again. You are now unconscious.
I proceed to go to sleep in the
Let him
fireplace.
sleep it off.
I shake my head and continue upstairs.
Should we get your friend?
Nah, he likes fireplaces. It's not the first time.
Nice and warm.
So when I
As
get
we
upstairs,
all-
oops, sorry.
I was gonna say, as we all get up into the room and more quiet and privacy, I start talking about how, like, what happened during the bandit camp. So, basically, when they took me, they took all my things and went through all my belongings and found out that I'm a noble from Pillar. And the reason that I am still even here, that they captured me, is that they wanted a ransom from my family. So I don't know what is next on the table for us, but I would really like to go back to Pillar and let my family know that I'm okay and that things aren't an issue anymore.
Does mail exist in this universe?
Yes, it's slightly improved through the use of like the ways, but there is in fact mail.
So we should do a rest, and then we can swing by Pillar on the way back to the guild.
Yeah. I'm fine with that as long as Pillar's on the way.
I'm fine with
It's
that
not
too.
it'll take an extra day or so because you'll have to take a slightly less efficient route, but it shouldn't
That's
be hard.
fine. Yeah.
All right, you can now take a long rest. So feel free to apply all the benefits of a long rest.
Yeah, while we're doing that, are we able to look at the items that we...
Sure. You can, because you've got basically you need 2 hours to like identify and attune to something. So you'll be able to attune for anything that has that.
Okay.
All right. So we have a set of gauntlets of ogre power, which I'll go ahead and read the effects because I'm pretty sure that's like once you know what it is, you also know what it does. So gauntlets of ogre power, your strength score is 19 while you wear these gauntlets. They have no effect on you if your strength is already 19 or higher without them.
That should be heavy.
There's a ring of water walking. While wearing this ring, you can stand on and move across any liquid surface as if it were solid ground.
Ooh. I could get real crispy with my lightning spells.
If you're standing on water, I wouldn't think. I think it would ground through the water, not through
Yeah.
you.
So the dwarf has that, and I'm wearing it,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
knocked out in the thing.
Bracers of archery. While wearing these bracers, you have proficiency with the longbow and shortbow, and you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attacks made with such weapons.
Well, we know who that's going to.
Mhm.
And then the Wand of Web, which only a spellcaster can use. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast the web spell. Save DC 15 from it. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into dust and is destroyed.
What is web?
That's a good question.
You don't need to be a spider no more.
Oh, that's true.
Web's a spell.
Yeah.
Spell.
You conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choice within range. The webs fill a 20-foot cube from that point for the duration, which is up to 1 hour. But it is concentration. I guess you probably don't need to concentrate if you're using the wand, though.
We should use that on that merchant, the slippery merchant that keeps on disappearing.
The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure. If they aren't anchored between 2 solid masses, the conjure web collapses on itself, and the spell ends at the start of your next turn.
Are they flammable?
The webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
There we
but
go.
Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn must make a dex throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. And they can use their actions to make a strength check against your spell save DC to be no longer restrained. And restrained is it can't move, attack rolls against it have advantage, and its attack rolls have disadvantage. So those are all the equipment. Then we have actually 2 potions of gaseous form, which give you the effects of the gaseous form spell for 1 hour, which is it turns into a misty cloud. Its only method of movement is a flying speed of 10 feet. The target can enter and occupy the space of another creature. The target has resistance to non-magical damage and advantage on strength, dexterity, and con saving throws. It can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks, though it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces. The target can't fall and remains hovering in the air even when stunned or otherwise incapacitated. But it cannot talk or manipulate objects, and any object it is carrying or holding can't be dropped, used, or otherwise interacted with. And it can't attack or cast spells. But you can end the effect as a bonus action. So you have 2 of those. You have a potion of Stone Giant Strength, which changes your strength score to 23 for an hour. You have an Elixir of Health. When you drink this potion, it cures any disease affecting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned condition. And then finally, a potion of invulnerability. For 1 minute after you drink this potion, you have resistance to all damage. The liquid, it's just flavor. So that's resistance to all damage for a minute. And then you also have a Jean's arrows are +2 arrows.
So is that +2 to attack and damage rolls, or?
Yes, I believe so. And Citra, your 2 scrolls are a scroll of Goodberry. And a scroll of Barkskin.
Okay, well,
I lay out the potions. I don't particularly want any of them except maybe the health potion, but I feel like a tank would have that. So I put all the potions out on like a table for y'all to choose from. I think I'm the one who picked up the 5, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think whoever has the least AC should have the invincibility one.
I mean, least AC is Citra or me.
Yeah. You can have it. I already have health potions on me, so.
I'll take the one with the strength. What was that called?
The stone something?
Stone giant strength.
Stone giant strength, yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm in the corner of the room watching you guys look at the loot and divvy it up.
So I got the giant strength potion. If anyone has any objections, I'm gonna keep the gauntlet.
That's fine. I dump out the sack filled with the 11 gems as well. I think each of us can take 3 of them.
Why don't we just sell them all and split the gold?
That's fine. I'll hold on to them until then. I scoop them back up. I also throw the scrolls on the table. Can non-casters use these?
bracers to Jean.
That actually needs to be on your spell list, so I don't think you could use either of those.
Alki's got the water ring. I gave the bracers to Jean, and then I'm gonna give the wand to.
Citra, right?
Yeah.
That's what I got from their area.
Is disenchanting a thing in this universe? Obviously by someone skilled enough to do it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything about that. Because when you're crafting magic items, you don't need any special components. You basically just throw a bunch of gold at it.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
You can always sell the items you don't want.
True. I'm in case you guys haven't realized, I'm gathering a bunch of things so that I can maybe have somebody craft something for me. But I want it to be magical, so I don't know if I can disenchant
Well, we
something.
are going to the Spire, so.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that while we're there.
I think that's it for the night. Everybody's going to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Do I just type out the items information and shit and then add it to my character?
Yeah, so in your case, you're just adding it, and you should mod your strength score to be 19 now.
Okay.
It might be worth keeping track of like what it was.
Yeah.
Just like we can write it in a note somewhere.
Oh my god, that's a +4 mod too. Jeez.
Oh, you only had 15 strength? Holy crud.
It would be super wasteful, but it'd be hilarious if Jean wore the ogre gloves, because then I get +10.
Oh yeah. Oh, is your negative or yours 9?
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, the interesting thing is he'll probably still want to use ASIs to push strength, so at some point it might not be as useful
Yeah.
for him. Like he may just not want to.
I
But
mean,
19 is
eventually I'm
pretty
gonna put
nuts.
them away.
All right, so Dolmir, I just stuck on the gauntlets of Ogre Power. I just put what your strength is without it as like a parentheses at the end. So if we ever take them off, then we'll be able to, like, just as long as we don't delete the item before we think of it, we should be able to remember what it goes back down to.
Yeah.
Now, are we gonna level up from this rest?
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and level up. So you'll all hit 4.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you want to go through that with the people?
Yep, and since you asked, we'll start with you. So you are getting another
Key?
5. What? Well, I was gonna say you're getting another 5 5 plus con mod hit points. So we will go ahead and you're at 22. Your con mod is 1, so you'll get 6 extra hit points. Are you? No, Heavy's the type of dwarf that has that. So you get 6 hit. All right, you do get an extra. You now have slow fall. Beginning at 4th level, you can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
Ooh. That's a
Go ahead
spell
and add that.
too, right? Or no, that's Featherfall, I think. It's a wizard spell. I don't know.
Where do you want me to add that?
I just added it.
Okay. So
And then, so you also have a, I mean, it's a reaction, so you don't need to put it as a thing, and it doesn't have any cost. So just
Yep.
like remember you have it, and then just say I'm using my reaction to do this.
Yep.
It's pretty unlikely that you'll have other stuff you'll want to do with your reaction while falling, but okay. So the big thing is because you guys are 4th level, you are getting a ability score improvement, which is you can increase 1 ability score of your choice by 2, or you can increase 2 ability scores of your choice by 1.
Or a feat.
Feat's optional. If anyone wants to do it, maybe, but like I'm a little iffy on that, just because I'm not super familiar
Okay.
with feats.
What's a feat again?
It's a big list of like bonuses, basically.
Okay.
Like there's a ton of stuff in it. That's the other thing is like if you guys aren't already like really ready to do it, then I don't really want to have to like sit for half an hour while you guys all pour through feats.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Feel
So-
free to review it, and if we want to like reconsider that at some point, but let's go with ASIs this level unless anyone has any problems.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my ability score for 1 spell, so +2.
For 1 what? No, it's like your strength, dex, con.
Oh,
this number.
okay.
You can
So I'm
increase 1 of them by 2 or 2 of them by 1. You get 2 like points to spend.
So I'm gonna increase my dexterity by 2.
You now have 18 dex. All right, and let me check real quick. I added your HP. I added your. We gotta keep an eye on your martial arts thing. Will go up next level. You'll have
Yes.
a D6 for your damage, but that's not yet. We've done your ASI. We've done your slow fall. You are done. All right, who's next? Don't worry.
I did everything on D&D Beyond.
Okay, so you did your you just have your ASI basically. Cool. Oh, and your hit dice are I think
10
it's-
now. Or wait, I don't
You
know.
get 1 per fighter level, so you have 4 total, and you guys should all be back to, or I guess you go up to 3, right? Because you were only doing 1 long rest.
I had 4 already. I used 1, so does that mean I go up to 5?
So you cap out at 4 because that's your
Okay.
level. You had 2 written down on your character sheet. So
Oh, hold on.
you work that out. I'm not super concerned if you go to 4, but I just don't know what was going on there.
No. I misunderstood you. So no, I get a 3rd one.
Okay, cool. So you should be at 3 out of 4.
Yep.
Citra.
I was just looking through the feats and I found one that I think will be really cool. Elemental Adept. When you
Hey,
gain
Sid,
this.
real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I did everything on D&D Beyond, but I need to transfer the shit from there to the...
Okay, let me just do that real quick. I mean, it's just your ASI, right? Is the only real thing that's changing? Or
I
what's your
need
give me your
to-
HP and what your ASI looks like?
Well, the HP's at 48 now.
All right.
But I added the 2, 1 of each. I did dexterity and constitution. Cool. And then I'll add the other thing.
Your AC got weird. Okay. You mean your kit dice? I already fixed that.
Don't I get another maneuver?
Oh, okay. Really? I didn't see. Okay, that's fine.
No, do I? I'm not sure.
I thought it. So it happens at certain levels. Let me check real quick to see what happens with Battlemaster.
Yeah, I wasn't
so
sure if
you
it's every
learn-
level you get one or not.
No, you learn 3 at when you start it. You get another 2 at 7th, another 2 at 10th, and another 2 at 15th.
Okay.
And you don't get anything else. Let me just check, make real sure.
So that should be all set
Okay.
then.
Yep, looks like. All right, Citra, you want to take a feat?
I think so. Yeah, it makes sense.
All right.
Thematically also.
Okay.
It'll be the elemental adept. Basically, when you prerequisites able to cast at least one spell. I can do that. When you gain this feat, choose on one of the following damage types: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. I'm gonna choose lightning. Spells you cast ignore resistance to the chosen type, and whenever you roll damage for a spell that deals damage of that chosen type, treat any rolled ones as being a 2. So I can't crit fail anymore. So I'm gonna do that.
All right. That's, I guess, yeah, sure. Okay. Gene.
Yep.
Sorry.
I did my ASI. I got my extra cantrip. I have another second level spell. I get 5 hit points.
Okay. It looks like you have everything under control.
Oh, do I get another spell too? Oh, fuck yeah.
All right. And last 02. Just leveled it.
Yep, I leveled up.
Okay. You got everything taken care of?
Yep.
What's the sorcerer amount of hit points you get again? Is it a D8 or a
Uh,
D6? I forget.
Checking.
Or
It
whichever.
is 1d6.
1D6.
So 4 plus con.
Okay, so that's 4 plus 2 plus 1.
Right. Heavy, did you remember? Or no, you did everything on D&D Beyond, so it should have taken your race into account.
I think I get one more spell. Yes. Oh, and a cantrip.
So over the long rest, I tell him if we find a way to do Raise Dead, I'd like to do it on the guy who died, Zeke.
We buried him.
We can dig him up.
You have 10 days to do it.
Oh, only 10 days? Oh, that sucks.
Raise Dead only works on creatures that have been dead no longer than 10 days.
Is there one that has a long-lasting one?
Also, if it's lacking body parts or organs integral for its survival, the spell automatically fails, which may be a problem as he is just a charred like nothing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, you can do like true resurrection, right? Which is
Why would you
hella
want to?
expensive. I don't know. He wants to. That's Zeke. Who fucking knows?
Okay, well, there's a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century. That's Resurrection. That's a 7th level spell.
Okay, so 7th level. Hey.
And then that. So yeah, you've got a century to do that,
I just
I
realized.
think I can do that.
and that also is fine as far as mortal wounds and body parts.
Undermine is a cantrip. Fuck.
All right. Well, as Citra frantically struggles with his own charisma, the day dawns. It's a new day.
I
Alki
get up.
awakens in the fireplace, covered in soot, but otherwise happy.
I get up and my back cracks and pops. Like, how did I get here? Then I proceed to walk back over to the bar. Can I get another mead?
The bartender gives you a free mead for cleaning the fireplace. However, he
say-
asks that you drink it away from the bar as he doesn't want his bar covered in soot.
I proceed to just stand in the middle of the room drinking my mead. I do cough, and all the soup falls onto the floor.
I'll let Alki know that we're getting ready to go to Pillar.
I put the empty mead glass on the bar and proceed to walk towards the door.
Does Elky still have clothes on?
I got like a potato bag around my waist, filled with loot and gems.
Christ.
I'm waiting for Jean to make me a robe.
Alright, are you headed out on the road?
Should we find the shoemaker first?
That's a good question. I forget why we need the shoemaker. From my drunken abyss, it doesn't ring a bell.
Because he's a part of the bandits.
Is he in this town?
Yeah.
I would love to give him a taste of my medicine.
You're gonna give him some mead?
No. This foot in his buttocks, or this empty bottle of mead in his
Alright,
Alright,
well, let's
I
swing
need,
by there first.
I need an investigation check as you don't actually know where he lives. You search and search, but you were unable to find a shoe shop.
Can we ask
Why?
around?
Sure.
I tell the people that I think most of the people in this tavern don't want to talk to me. Maybe you guys should ask the blacksmith.
Hey bartender, do you know the shoe shop in this town?
The bartender gets a scared look on his face and says nothing.
Cool. Let's just tell the guards what we know, and then we'll get on.
I'm
our way.
asking these farmers. Have you heard of a shoe shop? I need
peasant-
shoes.
The peasant points to his grubby bare feet.
I proceed to ask this old lady in the corner, noticing that she has shoes on her feet. Where did you get the?
You want shoes? Yeah, they're at the corner of 5th and Main.
Okay, thank you. They're beautiful. I want. So in the corner of 5th and Main, there's a shoe shop. I don't know if this is the right one, but the lady definitely had some expensive shoes on her.
You journey to the corner of 5th and Main, which has no map. And you see a shuttered store that clearly has been closed for a few days.
I knock on the front door.
No one answers.
I
proceed.
look around. Is there anyone around?
It's a fairly busy thoroughfare with people passing every few minutes. No one seems to be paying any particular attention to you.
I proceed to check the windows.
He's probably already skipped town.
The windows are closed.
I'd like to use my thief tools to unlock the door while no one's looking.
This is gonna be bad.
Sure, make your roll.
Which seems super reckless just to find fucking Oswald.
He's getting it. I'm gonna break his face.
What the
in.
hell is up with your rolls?
They're really bad.
No, why do you have 3 modifiers?
Oh, I have
Proficiency?
double proficiency with thief tools.
And you're that bad at it?
I guess.
Wow, brutal.
The door clicks open. Or the
I-
lock clicks open, rather.
I unlock the door and walk in.
As you open the door, as the door opens, a vial of something fiery drops. This door is instantly engulfed in flames.
I yell thunderclap.
I look at him real quick. Are you sure that's good to do in the middle of a city?
No.
Yes, we're saving a building.
No.
That's all they need to know.
We don't need to make trouble for ourselves.
I shut the door.
We
It's
just
just-
lit a building on fire. I think we're already making trouble for ourselves.
Is the
No.
building connected to like other buildings, or is it separate?
It's part of a long row of stores.
We need
We
to
have
save
to
it.
put it out.
I sigh, and then I thunderclap.
See you in a month, Citra.
All right, make con saves.
Oh god.
Me?
Everyone, you guys are all standing next to him. What's your DC, Citra?
Hold on. 13.
All right, so it looks like Heavy is the only one who fails it. Really? Isn't he? Isn't the that's
Yeah.
Dolmir, right? All right.
I would be the one.
Is it just half on? Okay, so everyone takes call it 5 except for Dolmir that takes 11. Oh, and Citra, what's your? No, you don't have to make a save.
Correct.
That would be dumb. That'd be like the worst spell ever. You just thunderclap and die.
Yeah.
It's like little sorcerer suicide.
Wait, this is
I-
like a 15-foot cube one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck didn't we just back up first?
Yeah. Why didn't we do that?
Now that you said it.
Well, we didn't do it, so
I didn't know he could do it. So yeah, next time warn me.
I'm gonna use my key and disengage from the
no.
thunderclap.
You take the fucking hit since you
I
wanted
don't
him to.
think there's any way you can do that.
Fuck. Can I
Disengage
acrobatic it?
I
Can I,
mean, no, it's
can
a,
I slow
it's a
fall
con-
it?
It's a con save. You're not. You don't get your dex
Take
in.
the damage. For the love of
Oh god.
Can I reopen the door now that the fire's put out?
Sure.
The door was blown off.
I walk
Huh?
into the store and look around.
You see a fairly normal shoe shop. The pretty much everything's charred from the short fire. Whatever it was, it went up fast.
Fuck that.
Is there a lockbox or anything behind the register? Maybe there's information in his desk. I proceed to walk around and look.
Perception check.
Not opening anything, just looking.
Can I assist him by walking around with him and looking around?
Yep. Perception check with advantage.
So he perception checks or I perception check?
Your perception check stands. It's a group check, so it's just
Okay.
whoever was doing it first. You see the glint of metal in a pile of ashes behind the counter.
Proceed to carefully look at it, but not.
You see a it appears to be a as you sweep the ashes away, you see what appears to be a brass medallion with a insignia of a flame carved into it.
I show the group. Anybody know what this flame stands for?
Sorry, did you pick it up?
No, I'm just looking at it.
Okay.
I'll go pick it up. My stone hand shouldn't be bothered by it.
All right. Make a dex save. The medallion flares as you pick it up. You swiftly drop it, but it starts a small fire on the floor of the shop.
I put out
It
the
doesn't
fire?
seem to be spreading much. Yes, you stomp it with your boot, golden foot.
I
The fire
think
swiftly
the
puts-
medallion is what started the fire, and it's magical.
Do note that you saw a vial of something.
Yeah, the
drop
vial
onto
started
the
it.
The vial. Okay. Yep.
Is there any way somebody could carry this without burning? It has to hold some kind of vial.
I mean, that's not a question I can answer.
Can I try to cover it up with some kind of material and then pick it up?
Sure, what'd you have in mind?
So we are in the shoemaker's thing. Is there any flame retardant leather or
You see some half-charred leather boots in the around the shop.
Yes, I use the leather boots to pick it up.
As you scoop it into a boot, you notice it doesn't seem to do anything. The boot remains unscorched.
I put the boot in my pouch.
You now have a boot with medallion.
So let's go. Let's go to Spire. See, maybe somebody would know what this pillar would know what this.
We should take that and just turn it into the guild. They'll know what to do.
Well, we got to go to pillar first. Maybe we can figure out what it's used for.
It's just an insignia of the guild, or not guild, the thief.
We don't know. It just caught on fire when somebody touched it. It might be a key or. We're going to Spire anyway. I think we should just get it looked at before we just hand. We're going to pillar anyway. We should get it looked at before we just hand it over to the.
All right, out on the road.
Yep.
Did anybody in the town hear the giant fucking?
Well, they noticed the fire, but like.
I mean the thunderclap.
We're heroes. They noticed that we saved it.
Yeah, we saved the market from burning down.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
ask questions. Hurry up and run.
A couple of guards look at you oddly, but enough passersby inform them what happened that you're let off.
I tell him that that the shoemaker is a bandit in disguise, and to be on the lookout for him.
The guards promise to keep an eye out. As you travel, your travel is relatively uneventful until you come to a bridge.
Do we get our health back?
No?
Yeah. Just seeing if it was a rest while we were there.
You're traveling, so you're not actively. You're working hard enough that you won't get the benefits of a rest.
Yep. I didn't know if we took a carriage or something.
Could I use second wind on the way?
Sure. Do you want to as well, Happy?
I should have 4 dice, right?
I gotta remember how that works.
I mean, we all have 4 hit dice, but second wind's different from that.
Yeah, you get
Second
1
one's a
d10
bonus
plus
action.
your fighter level,
Yeah.
and that regains every time you take a short rest. So yeah, Zeke's back, or Zero is back to full.
I'm just gonna leave mine as is for now.
Alright, I mean, it's a bonus action, so it's not too hard to just do it mid-fight.
Could I have been traveling with my bow out?
Sure. It takes like 1 action. Alright, you arrive at a riverbank and you see a group of horsemen milling around drinking. Hail, travelers! What brings you to here? What brings you to our town? That's not what they say. Hail, travelers! What brings you along these roads?
We're heading to pillar.
Oh, wonderful. I haven't been there myself, but I've heard it's a wondrous place. Is it true that there's a man called Jack Smash that keeps all the monsters away?
Yeah,
I
he's
can either
pretty
confirm or
legit.
deny this.
Sorry, Chris?
I can either confirm or deny this.
The horseman gives you a turns to look at you and then visibly jumps. What the hell's that?
He's a golem.
That's 2.
Hi.
Some sort of magical thing?
Yeah.
Ah, well, keep it away from me if you don't mind.
Thank God I didn't see the changeling.
That's true.
I walk up to him, ask him, does he have any drinks to spare for a lonely trap?
Ah,
Lonely.
of course, we've got some ale. He tosses a canteen to you. Help yourself, friend dwarf.
Thank you. I sit down and start drinking.
Why did you ask about Jack Smash?
It's just a wonderful. I've heard wonderful things. He must have a lot of power. There must be some sort of artifact or something. It's just interesting to think about things like that, don't you think?
There are artifacts in every major town.
True, true. Oh, well, I mean, do any of them have such a magnificent hero as Jack, though?
I'm
It
wondering.
depends on your point of view, but more or less in a different way.
Who is Jack
Oh.
Smash?
Jack is the most represented individual in Pillar, so he controls the majority of the
So he's
power.
the leader?
That's one way to describe him.
Ha! I laugh. I said, "Well, they haven't met me yet." And I go back to drinking. I toss the empty canteen back to the guy. Thank you.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're members of the East Pass Guard. We were sent to investigate some bandits in the region.
Oh,
I
well,
jump up. I said, "What kind of bandits? We just killed a whole bandit encampment."
Oh, fascinating. Well, I mean, we just heard there were people attacking the trade routes
If
somewhere along this road.
if you want a clue as to who they are and where they are, you should look at this inside this boot. Don't touch it though; it catches on fire.
The horseman dismounts and walks over, looking in. Fascinating. Fascinating. Well, that's good to know.
You guys have any ideas where the last bandit attack was happening?
No, we just got reports that it was somewhere along the road from East Pass to North Pass.
Hmm.
Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, travelers. I hope your journey is safe.
Yours as well.
I asked, well, what part of East Pass are you guys from?
The east?
I glare at our party. So, like, you don't know the town of East Pass? Like the streets? Like, maybe you are the bandit.
Oh no.
No.
The bandit gets the horseman gets a strange look in his eye. That's actually a misstep. That's not relevant at all. I
Okay.
promise. The horseman eyes and tone shift. Well, I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this. Get him, boys. Roll for initiative.
Why do I always start shit?
Every time.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess
Oh!
me being the one fucking.
they weren't really guards, were they?
Well, I mean, we came from East Pass, and we don't know why anybody would send more people out to the bandits. And I don't know how close we are to Pillar, but Jack keeps control of all the monsters around Pillar. And these people don't know who Jack is, which is weird. So.
Also, you're not on the road from East Pass to North Pass.
Yeah, exactly.
See, the drunk was smart enough to figure out these guys were bandits.
I just didn't want to fight him.
Yeah.
We fight bandits. They killed Zeke.
Oh yeah, pro tip. This is out of character. If you have your character sheet out, you can double click where it says your name and it like minimizes it to a transparent tab.
Ooh.
You can also pop the character sheet out to its own window.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I like that. That's sexy.
All right, do I have all of them? 1, 2, 3.
Now, are we supposed to be
Cool.
seeing that dexterity rolls you're doing?
Yeah, that's fine. That's just their initiative rolls.
Okay.
I have a way to roll stuff. Like, I am rolling stuff that you guys aren't seeing it from time to time. It's just the...
Yeah, I was just making sure that you knew they were showing.
Yep. All right, Gene.
I'll shoot the one right here.
Sure.
I was supposed to buy a longbow in North Pass and forgot about it.
Rip.
You put an arrow into the cavalryman's leg.
My damage is now d6 plus 5. For the record, Civ, this is not. This is without the special arrow.
Okay.
I made another attack type for with the arrows, so it'll say if I decide to start using them.
One of the scouts comes thundering towards Alki and slashes down with his weapon that I forgot what it was.
Is it a
Let's
halberd?
see. I believe it's just a sword.
Oh, okay. I love
Short sword, yeah.
halberds, dude. I wish there were more.
I almost went with a Halberd build.
Why is he using a short sword on horseback? What the fuck?
He's not a very good cavalryman. He slashes down at Alki and cuts across the top of his. Shame we didn't flank. Dulmer.
I'm not showing up on the turn order either.
I guess I will go.
Oh shit, did I forget to add you in? That's my bad. Oh, you got a 1, so you're just like at the bottom anyway.
Behind all the horses.
I think so. I think a 1 is you're just last.
I had a 5. It showed.
You rolled a nat 1 though.
Oh, fuck.
Which one did Gene shoot?
Gene, which one did you shoot?
Okay, well, there's 2 down there and 4 up here. I'm just gonna try and help Alki up here. So I'm gonna attack this one.
Sure. You connect on the cavalryman.
Hell
Citrus.
of a roll.
Okay. How high are the... We're on a bridge, right?
Yep.
How high are the sides?
Not particularly high. You have line of sight to all of them. But you'll probably need to be 1 step closer to the edge.
That's fine. Can I jump over that without using my action? Like, boom, 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 into the river? Or can I use a bonus action to just hop over that into the river?
I'd say acrobatics check, but that's your normal movement.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do that. The bridge is more than 10 feet high, though, I believe.
That's fine. It's water, so. All right.
You don't have the ring of water walking, right?
No, I do
No,
not.
I do.
Yeah.
Cool. I had to look up what fall damage was just in case. Actually, that'll work really well with Alki because he's got
Yeah.
that slow fall down.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to run. I'm going to jump over the side. And then thunderclap on my way down. right here.
We are out of range, right?
Yes, I strategically positioned myself.
Yep, that's pretty darn good.
Okay.
All right, it's time for some con saves.
Okay, so... Alright, do I have to still do the acrobatics check since it's low, or no? Or do you want me to?
You need an acrobatics check. It's just a matter of okay,
Whew.
you let.
Alright, I do a flip and then smack my hands together.
I do need to check whether you can cast while falling.
Okay.
Wait, what? Isn't is the thunderclap not affected by, or rather, is the thunderclap affected by height? Because a 15-foot cube, Halki and Domir are.
Wait, hold on.
You're right.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Fuck. Okay. How
Alright.
far can I jump into the river from the side?
Fuck me.
I'd say just a square.
Just one?
Like once you're off the bridge, you're going to be falling because that's 5 feet. You cannot jump 5 feet straight out.
Oh, okay. Damn it. We've been calculating it as a 10-foot cube this entire time. I wish I was dead. Okay.
Now, does the water muffle it
he's-
a little bit? Maybe it
down
doesn't go
low,
up.
Well, yeah. Oh,
go
yeah. I
up
am down low.
Bridge.
So it would have to like go through the bridge in order to hit anybody on the bridge.
Well, it's a 15-foot cube, so the question is it 15 feet up? I'm gonna rule it does connect.
Go through the bridge?
It's sure. This not thunderclap is not affected by barriers, is it?
It's sound, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I pinged there.
If it's sound, then yeah, we're probably fucking getting hit.
Yeah, I'm ruling everyone in like everyone including yeah.
Okay, if
everyone's
they're
gonna get hit.
if they're gonna get hit, then I'm gonna jump off here instead.
Okay.
Right? Okay, good. Yeah, then now that fucker can get hit too.
Poor Alki.
So you see me
Nice.
jump off the bridge into the water and smack my hands, and then you hear a boom.
How deep's the water?
Pretty deep. He'll be floating down the river in a couple seconds. Alright, con saves. Is all 6 get hit, right?
Yeah. And remember, the ones that fail get blown back.
To the or 10 feet back?
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like your DC is what, 13?
Yeah.
So going clockwise as I always do. This guy, what was the damage roll?
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a damage roll on that.
Oh, you've got a damage roll.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I think it was 11.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
right.
11.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be 6 this time because the last 11 was a 5. Cavalry's got 1. Knocked back. Oh wait, he takes the full number. So Cavalry's got 2 not knocked back.
I'm so greedy. Fuck.
Cavalry scouts. I guess this guy is probably knocked back. This guy is fine. And knockback. And Nick made his Constitution save, so you take 6. Have you put that on?
How much fucking damage do I take?
6. And Heavy, you take the full 11.
Twice in a row.
Yeah, most of his damage comes from Citra.
Yeah,
It's just
same
done
here.
more damage
Same
to me than
fucking
fucking
here.
Mod.
I'm sorry.
How's that key treating you, Nick? Fuck.
Citra, the currents are pulling you to the east at a rate of 5 feet per round.
Oh, psh. Okay. That ain't nothing.
And keep in mind your movement is halved while in difficult terrain.
That's okay.
All right. 02, you're up.
Am I like under the water so they can't shoot at me if they have bows? Well, if they shoot at me, they have disadvantage.
Is everyone just gonna
Seems
leave
reasonable.
Gene over there?
Should I stay back?
I mean, there's still 2 down low.
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
Okay. I'll shoot at this guy.
Sure. You connect.
I'm gonna use shadow arrow on him.
All right.
If he's still alive, he needs to make a DC 13
Psychic
saving throw.
damage.
Okay, so that's your damage, and you're shooting this guy.
Yep, 21 damage so far.
He falls off his horse, which gallops away to the west. Yes, that's west.
I'm gonna shoot this guy with action surge.
Action surge. Take the shot. Arrow connects.
I'm gonna do the same. Oh wait, can I? No, I can't.
He falls over dead on. His horse screams and rolls over, penning him, and he's died. One of the
Trying to
scouts
see if I
tries-
got one more movement.
One of the
Sorry.
scouts tries to take a shot at the dragonkin in the water.
Do they have bows too? Damn.
Yeah, can you mark which ones are ranged and which ones are?
They all have both weapons.
Can they switch?
Sure.
Each time.
Bonus action.
Okay.
That's fair though. I mean, this guy takes a shot. The ones at the riverbank had bows, and the ones up top did.
Okay.
It splashes harmlessly into the water though. What did Jean do on the last round?
Shot an
She
arrow.
shot at someone.
There.
I think.
Yeah, I just shot an arrow is all I did. I shot at that one that's dead now.
The scout runs around and slashes at Heavy with his sword. God, why do I keep closing it? I know I need that thing.
This one down here is dead, right?
Yeah, sorry, I should get markings on those. Both of them down there are actually dead.
Okay, hell yeah.
However, he bounces harmlessly off of Heavy's armor. Alright.
Shit.
And then we got you, you're gone, you're off the turn order. You're dead too. This one slashes at Alki.
Can I use my key potion key for patent my bonus action?
I mean, sure, but he's gonna miss you.
Okay,
I don't know when
never
you
mind.
have to figure that out, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's. I guess you would have to do it before the attack roll. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna worry about it this round though. But you should. Yeah, you should announce that.
Okay.
Alki, your turn.
So I'm gonna use Fury of Blows, starting with the guy closest to me.
Sure.
That's okay. Here.
I just want a sweeping strike. You're gonna kill them all.
Your punch connects on the cavalryman's chest. He falls off his horse and snaps his neck audibly as he hits the ground.
I jump on his horse and then I fury blow the other one.
Make an animal handling check.
Stupid.
Would that be animal handling or acrobatics?
Acrobatics,
I
I'm
would
just
say
jumping off of him.
Animal handling.
I mean, really, you need both because you need to know if you can get on it, and you need to know if the horse is going to just immediately throw you off.
Yeah.
Well, if he's gonna throw me in the direction.
You said it. Do it. Do them both, Nick.
Animal handling.
Oof.
All right,
Your fucking
you
dice.
you attempt to climb up the side of the horse, but fall off. The horse kicks you in the head.
I take damage.
No, your skull's too thick for a mere horse. To... I'm gonna
Do
roll
I-
you. I'm gonna roll you lose one of your flurry of blows for that.
Okay, so the next guy, I get up off the ground, I look at him and say, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
You attempt to punch him in the face. You punch him in the face.
Go ahead, Russell Crowe. You just want to fight everything.
He rocks back, but barely manages to stay in the saddle.
I glare back at Domir and it says, yes, I fell, I got up, I punched.
For the record, I would have given you advantage on the attacks if you had pulled that off.
I know.
It was completely pointless, but it was cool enough to give you a bonus. You know what? Actually, I'm going to use something that I haven't used this time yet. I'm going to give you DM inspiration.
Ooh.
What's that mean? I'm angry now?
It's a token you can spend to gain advantage on a roll.
Okay.
So you can just do that. You can use that whenever you want, and it'll just give you advantage. Just means you get 2 rolls and you keep the highest. Once it's
Okay.
used up, then you don't have it anymore. But it's basically it's something I hand out for good gaming, and it's something I totally forgot until this moment, and I think it deserves a. Gene?
A kick to the head from a horse gives you inspiration, I remember.
Yeah,
I need to
suddenly
remember-
you are.
I'm inspired.
I moved over to south, shot at the horseman across the river, and rolled an 11.
All right. Your shot connects on the horse. Roll damage.
I yell back to the group, we need to save one and interrogate him.
Fuck that.
We need to find where these bandits are coming from. Tired of effing bandits.
The scout slices that, Alki.
I'm gonna use my key
All right.
to, what's the ability called?
You're taking the dodge action.
Yeah, patent defense.
All right. If I remember correctly, that gives disadvantage on the rolls.
You spend 1 key point and take that's not it, right? Disengage and dash action?
No, I'm pretty sure there's a dodge action in there somewhere. I don't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's part of the monk kit. Anyway, the cavalryman slashes at you. You hop onto his sword, turn around to moon him, and then jump off the sword.
Impressive.
Why do you gotta make me look bad, huh? I'm gonna attack the one on the right.
Sure. Roll to confirm crit. 1d20.
Ooh.
Cool. Roll damage.
And then I'm going to sweeping strike as well.
All right. I guess the first one is what
Yeah,
we care
do the
about?
first. It double clicked by accident.
Okay, the damage is of the same type, so it's going to original attack roll would hit the second creature. Cool. You cleave the cavalry scout's horse in half,
Oh
and
my
sweep up through him as well.
god.
Damn.
And then your axe lifts up around and decapitates the second horse as well.
I made more of a mess than you, fucker.
Why did that not take? Come on. Come on. Why are you going away? Alright, those are both dead, and for some reason my thing is... Oh, I know why. Fucking minimizes when I hit push to talk. Wonderful. Citra?
Is it this way or this way that the current sweeps me?
To the right.
Right, okay. Is this a shore, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna swim over to the shore. I like sit down on the shoreline and then cast Thunder Mine at this boy.
Sure.
Does that hit us too?
No.
I
Please.
think it's a single target.
Yeah, it is.
You sure, Citra, before you fucking cast it?
I'm sure. And I realized too, it's supposed to be a cantrip. I think I've been using it as a level 1 spell this whole time.
Nice.
Fuck. Oh wait, did it not? Oh god damn it. I'm just gonna roll a d20.
God damn it, Gene. Your Thunder Mine moves, flies past him harmlessly. It embeds itself in the stone at the base of the bridge.
Oh my god, I can see how this is gonna fucking go.
0-2.
Can I see the guy from right here?
Yep, you got a shot.
I will shoot at him.
Shoot
Does
not to
he-
kill.
Connects.
Kill him.
I'm gonna aim for his knee.
Oh
Arrow
god.
to the knee.
Skyrim reference.
Yes.
That'd be a non-lethal or whatever, right?
Yep. I think you can only do non-lethal in melee. Let me check.
I was going for non-lethal, but if it's not possible,
Well,
I get it.
he could kill the horse, and then the horse lays on top of the guy.
When an attacker reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, the attacker can knock a creature out. So, you cannot.
You did. Sorry. I shot him in the eye.
Use that.
Okay.
Can I retrieve some arrows?
So the rule, I ran into this at the beginning. You can retrieve half of your expended ammunition if you take a minute to search.
So I used 3. I can retrieve 1.
Yeah, we can round up.
I got a question with that. Since I usually use hand axes, I usually only throw the 1. Am I able to retrieve that?
Or hand,
I'm
I don't think
asking
hand
for
access
future-
would be
future-
I
ammunition,
mean,
right?
a hand axe is a personal weapon. I mean, shouldn't he be able just to pick that
Well,
up? It's not
so-
an arrow.
I mean, the idea is that you may find the arrows, but they may, like, throwing it may,
Damage
so
it.
you can use a weapon that has, it's like won't be usable after that. You can recover half your expended ammunition. So let's see if we can throwing weapons may be different.
Okay, that's why I'm asking. We're running into it now. I'd rather ask it and then know for future.
I do ask, who had the healing potion? I might need.
It looks as if thrown weapons are you can fully recover.
Hell yeah.
It's just ammunition that has that property.
Can I start throwing my arrows?
Yes,
they
you
might
can do
hit.
that.
It might hit, Gene.
I won't speak to what kind of attack rolls you'll have to make to hit with them or how much damage they'll do, but you are allowed to throw them.
I can throw arrows that I catch.
You don't count. You're a monk.
You guys see me moon that guy?
You see me split them in half?
And this is not a.
Okay,
Competition.
so I'm a little confused, I say. Why did they attack us?
The bandits.
They're bandits.
I spit up some water and yell from below the bridge and ask if everyone's alright.
Barely.
Not really. You thunderclapped
ears
me
hurt.
again.
I'm gonna
I
search
st-
these 3 bodies.
I stand on the bridge and just shake my fist at Citra.
Sure. So you see no identifying insignia, but their weapons are extremely finely crafted, as is their armor, and their horses appear quite like well bred.
Are there any horses that survived?
Yes, 2 of them.
Can I ride 2 of them and be okay?
You will break both their backs.
Damn it. Alright, I will grab the 2
I like that if you
horses.
try to stretch across 2 horses. Like I hope they're the same height.
So,
Can we take them back with us?
I asked for a healing potion that we got.
Don't I already have a horse?
Yeah, you guys all have horses, but
I don't. I don't
Heavy
think I
doesn't, which actually means he really shouldn't be. If you're gonna ride your horses, he shouldn't be able to come with you.
I can go 30 feet a second. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's just normal human speed.
30 feet a second.
30 feet
Well,
around.
What we'll say is, I don't know about Alki, but since I'm a dwarf, I just stay at a trot with the humans so we don't get left behind.
Right. So everyone's moving at human speed.
Yeah.
So I'll be holding on to the 2 horses while we go back at human speed.
I believe Gene's attempting to heal Alki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else wounded?
Heavy took some hits.
I'm
Heavy, you want this potion?
Heavy's a beefy boy. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm beefy. I'm gonna use my second wind though.
Sure. 1d10 plus 4.
I'm pretty good healed up now.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh, I didn't
1d10
do the plus
okay.
4.
I mean, it'll just be 8, right? It's a flat bonus.
Yeah. Can you add that to me while I change my thing?
I proceed to just check these guys' bags. Maybe they have notes or anything why they're.
You find no identifying information whatsoever.
I'm gonna. You said these guys have decently or finely crafted weapons.
I'm gonna use another second wind just to make sure I fixed it.
I don't think you get multiple second wins.
No,
he's
I'm
just
using
checking
it
to
just
see if it
checking
worked.
my shit.
Okay. Looks like it worked.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna take the swords off of these 2 down here.
What swords did they have on them? Long swords?
Short swords.
Oh, okay, short swords.
What kind of bows?
Short bows.
How much do short swords weigh?
How many arrows do they have?
30 apiece.
Whew.
Want some arrows?
Oh, I'll take a bunch of arrows.
10 gold and 2 pounds apiece, Citra.
Oh, they're only 2 pounds apiece.
Was there any gold or any stuff that they stolen from travelers on the?
They're carrying no coins. They have rations, which are noticeably not well rations.
They were probably just waiting for us.
Okay, I guess it's time to get off this road.
To pillar.
I apologize for hitting them, but I wanted to startle them.
So I'll take a quiver with like 30 arrows or 60 arrows.
Sure.
Can I take a short rest here with you guys or whatnot?
I don't think we should take a rest on the road that we just killed all these bandits.
Yeah. I think we need to get into a town before
Yeah.
we take a road.
The rest of your travel is uneventful, and you arrive in the town of Pillar. Trying to think if if I have a good thing set up to just make that easy to look at. Nope, not really. What would you like to do?
Fire a longbow.
I go with Jean, to accompany her to her family's house.
Yep.
I guess I go too, because I know Alki's trouble.
Yeah, I
I go
will as
too.
well.
I motion to Citra. Maybe it's time to unload all that weapons, make yourself, and find me some mead.
How big of a
Wink,
city is Pillar?
It's quite large. I believe like 30,000 people.
Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can find a blacksmith.
You are able to find a blacksmith.
Okay.
Alright, you reach Hart Manor, and I will get you guys set up because I did not account for Zeke dying. And it's just Gene and Heavy?
And
And me.
Alright, cool.
I'm going with Citra. We're gonna look for mead.
Sure.
Mead and weapons from the blacksmith.
Load 02 in a second. As you enter the manor, you hear rustling from the library. A tall woman who reminds you of Jean walks in. Jean, you're alive.
Is that Iris? I can't see. Or
she
is that my
not
mom?
visible? Do I not have a... Hold on. That's Iris.
Okay.
Iris, I didn't...
I just can't. It's very small. My screen. It's like the words. Oh, she has a name now.
Yeah, I've always been able to do nameplates. I just don't do them all that often.
Yeah. Iris. I forgot what you said.
She runs to you and throws her arms around you. I was so worried when we got the letter. We've been trying to find funds, but it's difficult.
I was hoping I beat the letter. Yeah, we were out on a job and got captured. Well, I got captured, and they wanted to ransom me and get money, but they came and rescued me. They found me. We got our way out, and we fought out, and
That's so good to hear. I wonder. I thought. I've come to think that your adventuring might have been good for you, but now when I heard that, maybe Mother and Father were right. Maybe you shouldn't have been an adventurer.
no, I mean, it happens. This is important.
She sighs, walking into the library. I had thought if you had come here, you might be able to help me, but I would not put you at risk again.
Help you? With what? What's wrong?
She sits down with a heavy sigh. Jack.
I frown. What this time?
The monster attacks, they've been increasing, and Jack's been out there to meet every one of them. Even the farmers that support other candidates are starting to say, how could they live without Jack? He talks to them of how the votes increase his speed, how he can get to save more if only he had more votes, and he's calling for all of them to make a public trip into town next week and officially all switch to him. I think they may do it, and if that happens, I don't think his grip on Pillar will ever be lifted.
But what about Sister Mary or the others? What are they doing?
They're trying their best, but Sister Mary can only... She's a cleric. They help her, but they don't help her the same way they help Jack. For him, there's always more to kill, and the only thing stopping him is how quickly he can get to something to bury his hammer into. You know what happens if that man takes over Pillar.
What happens?
Iris lowers her eyes and looks away.
We won't. We'll stop. We'll find a way to stop this. I promise.
I There is something. I've heard rumors that the reason the monsters have been increasing is because Jack's been luring them here. But and I've said as much to my friends, but of course without proof, there's nothing we can do.
So we'll find proof.
If there's proof, it'd have to be in Jack's villa, and Jack's not. And I've sent people there to try and spy, and none of them have come back. I fear he may know that I'm searching to stop him. You hear footsteps outside.
I go around and I look.
Two grizzled mercenaries, a man and a woman, are standing outside. One of them steps up and slams heavily on the door. Heart girl!
What do you want?
The fuck are you supposed to be? Step aside. We're here for Iris.
Nope.
Why?
Jack wants to tell her something.
That's
Well,
not the way you asked a lady to come with you.
He can come down here and talk to her.
I ask a lady what to come with me the way I want. But I don't give a shit about her coming with me. I'm here to deliver a message.
So say your message and be gone.
Where's the girl?
She's around.
I talks to the girl. Step aside, trash can.
I block his way.
He attempts, I guess, a pose strength check.
He
He'll have
does weigh
advantage.
300 pounds.
That's fair, but he can. 300 pounds is not actually that much, and it's really going to be about what he can muster, right? Because if he gets knocked over.
I rolled bad.
Yep, you did. Where the hell is Cade? He shoves you over and steps into the foyer. You're not unconscious, you're just prone.
I would ready an action, Domir.
What's the action?
Kicking
Push
him
him
in
back.
the dick.
Enough. What is the what message do you have to deliver?
The man looks at you aghast for a second. You? He reaches into his pocket and riffles through until he holds up an image. He looks to the image, then looks to you again. Hey! Sorry, I just changed accents for no reason. Hey. You're that girl he saved in that goblin cave, ain't you? I've been
I
on
suppose.
the. He's told us to be on the lookout for you.
What does he want with me?
I think he fancies you, girl. He's got standing orders to invite you to the next big event, whenever we see you. In that case, let's see. There's a ball tomorrow night. That'll do. Fishes in his pocket, reaching out an invitation. Don't know why I have this, but here you go. He hands you a gilt-edged invitation.
I take it.
What are you doing in the Heart Manor?
I am a heart.
Well, well, well. Suppose I should have known from the hair. All right, well, I'm sure he'll be happy at that. Now, where's sister, I guess?
She's unavailable.
No, she isn't. Steps past Dolmir, casually dodging the Dolmir's attempt at a shove. Don't try me, short stack.
Can I fucking hit him now? Jesus Christ.
Short stuff.
Short stack and trash can. Fucking perfect duo.
Motherfucker.
I stand up.
As you begin to stand, a sword is pressed against your throat. His partner is looking down at you. Don't try it, trash can. She grins a little as she says,
I still stand.
"All right."
We're gonna
Man.
fight this.
I mean, she's just gonna slice your throat open, so we're gonna have to deal with that first.
I don't know if my throat works that way
Yeah.
because I'm made of stone and metal and whatnot.
Yeah, it's an interesting thought.
Wait, I got an idea.
Hmm?
Can I just maneuver attack him out of the way and just, call it good and without fighting each other?
I don't think he can move while prone. But what are you trying to do? I mean, you just swung a battle axe. That's. Are you planning to attack someone? Is that what we're doing?
I was trying to hit him and knock him out.
Yeah, you're not gonna knock out 2 set mercenaries from the king of the town, pretty much, with one swing.
Shut up, Alki. You're not here.
Yeah, stay away.
Fucking, you're gonna lose half the team
If
right
I-
here. in a
I
fucking
die.
hallway.
Time to
I got a
reroll.
character ready.
All right, so we're attacking. You're attacking Cade. All right. Just out of curiosity, can you see their name tags?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, that's lame. Let me see if I can fix that. I mean, their names aren't all that great, but
I do want you to add trash can and short stack to the nameplates.
all right. So Chris is attacking Cade. We'll lead off with that, and Alana's gonna get an attack with advantage on Zeke. On 0.
Can I have my shield out?
You are prone and almost certainly have no way of maneuvering a shield around to block the attack.
Okay.
Okay, and then I guess the rest of you can roll initiative.
My rolls today,
Oh no.
they're so bad.
Oh no.
All right, so Gene is. Why does Gene have a roll? Did you actually do that? How did you get on there?
On where?
You're on the turn order, but you don't. I don't have an initiative roll for you.
I rolled.
Did
She
someone
rolled
name you?
short stack.
Oh, she is short stack. Okay, I thought.
I just noticed that. That's great.
All right, I need a roll for Cade.
Let me guess, it's like a 36.
36. Oh
No,
god.
he didn't do particularly well, but he is ahead of Heavy, who is not on here for some reason. Oh no, because Heavy's making the attack, so I don't actually need roll from him, because he's just going to go around in turn order, and then Cade is going to be at the bottom of the order. All right, so Dulmir, you are making a swing against Cade. You miss him.
Big yikes.
Here comes the pain.
I gotta grab Alana.
So it misses.
Yep, and she is unable to connect further. Gene?
I don't really want to fight Cade, but
You might be the only one who survives.
fuck, I rolled a
so-
1.
All right, roll to confirm. All right, you miss. 0-2.
I'm gonna stand up and draw my bow.
Okay,
I'm gonna shoot Cade.
sure.
I have disadvantage.
Yep.
You do.
Well, doesn't he? Because he's behind him. It's
He's in melee range of someone else, though.
Oh, I'm also flanking too.
yeah, but doesn't he get flanking?
That's interesting.
Roll 3
Yeah.
times, take the middle.
Okay,
No, that's not
first
how it
off,
works.
not to be difficult, but if I had advantage, that means I did not roll a 1.
That's fair. All right. You connect on. Okay, so you both connect on Cade because you do have advantage.
You guys reading my text?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case.
So damage rolls for both of you.
I'm gonna use an arcane shot.
Sure. You didn't take a short rest, did you?
I had 2 of them.
When? Oh, okay.
I only used 1.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have your class resource set up correctly, though.
Oh, I don't? Okay.
It just shows you as having 1. Go ahead and take the shot. All right. So an extra 2d6.
I rolled a 9 in that.
Yep. And is able to see anything further than 5 feet away until the start of your next turn.
Yep.
Cade looks to Alana. Toaster? Alana lies back. Toaster.
I have a feeling I'm gonna attack.
They're attacking it as a team.
Hey, they both miss.
Your swings was unable to hit anything.
Whew.
Dolmer?
Oh, can you pick me up? I still got the prone icon on me.
Yep.
I swing at Cade again.
Sure, you connect.
And then also, I would like to use that.
Sure.
And I would like to move 0. Like behind me.
So he can move up to half its speed to move. So he can actually move wherever he wants to move.
Okay, well, I just want to get him out of there.
Sure, so you get 3 squares.
Is that good?
You might want to put him in front
Yep.
of Cade. He's a tank.
Oh, actually, I'll be on top of her. We'll be in the same space.
Oh my.
First me, now this. He gets around.
Gene?
I will stab what's his name, Cade again. Actually, fuck that. We're gonna go big.
Burning hands?
No.
Ooh.
Alright, melee spell attack.
That's a first level spell.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And casting at level 2 is even better.
And
my-
we're seeing it now.
What the? What spells have I been using, dude?
0-2.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Sure. Connects.
This guy has a lot of hit points.
No shit.
Cade's size. Rude. Steps back, nimbly dodging Dolmir's attempt at an attack, and walks out the door. Dolmir?
Ready an attack for Alana. If she attacks, I'll attack back.
Alana looks at Jean. This was kind of pointless. Nice of you to know your intentions, though, since we needed to tell her was stay out of Jack's business or he'll come for her. She steps back, dodging Dolmir's attempt to slash. Well, if he takes one, I suppose. And
Nope, if she's not
walks
attacking.
out after her.
I yell, bye. Thanks for meeting.
They called me a toaster.
Trash can.
And
Both.
these do not apply to me. I am 02.
Well, I kind of lost my temper. Short stack is kind of a, you know.
Racial
You look pretty
slurs
tall to
get
me.
you worked up.
You're tall for a dwarf.
I know. That's why I'm mad.
Iris peeks her head out from the study. What was that?
A couple of mercenaries came by to deliver a message for you.
Did one of them have an eye patch?
Sure.
I don't fucking know, did they?
I mean,
One of them called me
did.
short stack and trash can over.
I think
You
those
saw their
may have
name.
been-
Their names were Cade and Alana.
Yeah, I'm not sure any of them actually said their names though, so I'm not
They
sure
did.
what that.
Well, they at least said Cade said Alana when he asked about trash can. Or, I mean, toaster.
All right, Iris shrinks back with fear. Those are two of Jack's best lieutenants. I don't want to think about what could happen. What did they want?
They wanted to tell you to stay out of Jack's way.
I hope they don't know what I hope they don't know what I know. Maybe this is a bad idea.
I think, given that they're coming after you in your own home, we don't have any other choice.
Maybe, but you've seen Jack. And they said I heard something about they knew you.
One of our first missions, we were sent to clear out a cave near Pillar, and Jack showed up once we were almost finished and cleaned up.
You know what he can do then. I suppose you already knew, but seeing him in action, you seem like you're strong fighters, but I don't think you can stand against Jack. If he's home, if we can't be sure he's gone, I don't know how you could possibly survive.
Cade actually gave me an invitation. Jack seems to be interested in me, although he didn't know who I was. He wants me to go to the ball tomorrow.
Well, that might help. If you're at the ball, he may not know, but he's dangerous, Gene.
I know.
She puts her head in her hands. I don't know what to do.
You can leave it to us, ma'am.
What are you?
I'm a golem, magically created.
He's a trash can?
A golem?
Not
Is that like a
trash.
toaster?
Oh my god.
My name is 02.
Well, with friends like these, maybe you can. Although, we'll need to be stealthy, and I'm a little concerned about that.
We got a monk.
I can be very stealthy. I make a stealth check.
As much as I love Alki, suggesting that he's stealthy is not fair.
02, you attempt to hide behind a chair and knock over a bookcase.
Yep.
You have disadvantage on stealth checks, by the way.
I know. That's why I was looking at it funny.
It'd have been hilarious. He knocked down a lantern and burnt the fucking place down.
Oh my god.
Arson count 3.
I mean,
Well, if you could find that evidence, it might be enough to Jack down a peg. The farmers certainly won't enjoy the idea that he's causing their trouble, but I don't know if it's worth the risk.
It has to be worth it. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Thank you, Gene. Don't know what I would do without you. She hugs you and plants a kiss on your cheek.
I blush fiercely.
If you need, do you know where Jack's manor is?
I have no idea.
She quickly opens a map of the city and sketches it out. It's and let's see, if the ball's tomorrow, it must be this one. And she indicates a hall. It's a couple miles away from the from his manor. It looks like he probably won't have time to come back, or at least if there's a way to, if you have some way of communicating, you might be able to get out in time, even if he comes. Certainly, I've heard he's got magical traps and sentinels, but I don't know any of the details. Be careful. This is important to me, but I wouldn't have you or any of your friends, Gene, be hurt trying to do this. When you have it, it might make sense to come back here. It's at least defensible, and I'll know who to. And if you can give it to me, I'll know who to get it to, for it to have the most impact.
Okay. We'll be back soon.
Well, the ball's not till tomorrow. Why don't you take some time to rest and recuperate?
We'll do that.
Feel free to use any of the spare beds.
I feel like you'll regret that offer once you see the rest of our party, but we appreciate.
What do you mean?
We have a massive drunkard and a giant dragon to go with our golem. We're a bit of a mess.
I come running in. The tavern in this town is amazing.
God
I
damn.
spot Iris Hart, I guess. I don't know her name, but I see her beautiful red hair and her big bosoms. I run up and give her a...
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Iris shrinks back in fear. You do not get an attack of opportunity.
No, we don't hug this one. This one's putting us up for the night.
Is that 3 now? Are you hitting on another one?
What,
I have
what?
a thing for redheads. I'm so sorry. I proceed to walk
You already have
away.
a I say.
Jean attempts to put some distance between her and Alki.
We gonna take a rest or?
Sure, you get the benefits of a long rest now, unless you guys want to discuss anything in particular. We can go ahead and advance forward to the night of the ball if you'd like.
Well, Citra needs to do his shopping, so let him do that. But I'm going to sleep in this. I guess this is the spice rack room on these. I don't know, a closet, I think.
Yeah, it looks like just some sort of closet for storing sacks of grain or something.
What's
I'm
good,
gonna sleep
everybody?
in the chair right.
Alright.
I go in front of the door and I go motionless.
Hey, trash can. Yell if someone comes in.
Yep. I will say trash can.
It's a term of endearment. That's your nickname now.
Is the dragon going to come in?
I think Citra's. I don't know if he's doing shopping or whatever. I don't think he's actually there right now. He's dealing
No.
with something on his stream.
Okay. I mean, I'm here, but I'm just waiting to like go over the interaction I have with the blacksmith while me and Boyo were gone. So whenever you want to
Yep,
do that.
let's do that
Okay.
right now.
So, I guess when me and was Aoki with me when I went to the blacksmith?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay. So I walk up to him and I'm like, "Hey, if I give you a bunch of stuff, do you think you could make a weapon for me?"
Possibly. What sort of thing did you want?
So I can use magic, but I also need something to protect myself up close. And right now, all I have are these, and I throw my 2 sickles on like the table or whatever. I was thinking I needed something bigger, but I also need something that I can use for my magic, and I put down my arcane focus on the table too.
I go through my sack of pants and I throw the jewels that I took from that raid on the table. Would this pay for whatever is going to be done? I'm going to find a tavern.
I'm afraid I'm not quite sure what you want.
I want a scythe that I can use as a spell focus. And then I also take out the finely crafted short swords off of those 2 bandits that we found and throw them on the table too.
Alright, I gotta go figure out how this works.
I looked up a stat block, and there's not an official scythe weapon, but people most of the time just use either a glaive or a halberd stat block, and then I just wanted mine to also be used as a spell focus. So it would be 1d10 slashing.
My impression is that the first of all, halberds are a martial weapon. Do you have proficiency with martial weapon?
Well, no, yeah, it would just be. I don't want it to be like a martial weapon. I want it to take like a stat hit in order for it to be used as a arcane focus. If that makes sense.
Alright, I gotta think about how that's gonna work, because there's some clear evidence that you don't get to just make anything you want a spell focus.
Yeah.
Like there's a really limited things. The best I can, like, things I can guarantee you, if you want to use a quarterstaff stat block, then I'm fine with that, because staffs are already acceptable arcane focuses. I'm totally fine with you changing the damage type.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
want something more than that, I'm not sure I can do that.
What's a quarterstaff? Is that 1d8 or 1d6?
Let me take a look. I think it's probably a decent.
I think it's a D6 one hand, and 2 hands it's a D8.
Yeah. I would want to make it bigger, so it would be a 2-handed.
Come on, quarterstaff. Quarterstaff is a standard 1d6. It's versatile, which I think means you can 2-hand it. I'm okay with 1d6, 1d8 versatile, and it can still be used as a stat focus. I gotta think about whether a blacksmith is going to do that, though. Well, but I mean, it's a spell focus.
I mean, he's making it a scythe, but it's just gonna be rolled as a
Yeah, absolutely. It's just gonna be slashing instead of bludgeoning. I don't think the damage type is gonna matter. If anything, I think bludgeoning is a stronger damage type.
Yeah. And I mean, a scythe would be made out of blacksmith because it's used for farming.
Mm-hmm. I would just want it like high quality, because I'm giving him all the material.
Yep. Let me think about how that's gonna work for cost.
And I did throw in what the 150 gems I had.
It's not gonna be 150 gems to make a. I'm gonna like probably give you like charge you for like a short sword plus a quarterstaff or something. And do you already have quarterstaff proficiency?
I think sorcerers do, right? Or no?
I don't know. I think you have simple weapons, so you should be fine. And Scythe is again fine with that. You don't have any of your weapon proficiencies in here. Cool.
Does anybody not get simple weapon efficiency?
I don't think so. Well, okay, so Sorcerer doesn't actually have simple weapon proficiency. It only has like 5 weapons, but Quarterstaff's is in there. So,
Oh, okay.
but like, so yes, the answer is, but it doesn't matter in this case. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you have a Quarterstaff. Only thing I will rule is you probably can't cast and two-hand attack with a Quarterstaff in the same round.
Yeah, that's fine. I would like. Yeah, that's fine.
But like it's easy, like certainly you can take a hand off it. It's just like within seconds. I wouldn't expect you to quickly be able to spin and do it. But I don't know how often you're going to be attacking and casting in the same. All right, that's fine. You now have a scythe, and I was going to give you a cost, and I lost that. It is, let's see, quarterstaff is like 2 silver pieces, and a sickle's like a gold piece. So call like 2 gold.
Would it cost more to get something engraved on it?
Yeah, call it another gold.
Okay. I show him my pendant thing that I have from the cult I was in, and I want it on the side of the blade.
Blacksmith smiles and sets to work. He says it'll be ready in a day.
Okay. So I'm going to give him all of that. And how much gold did you say?
3.
3? Okay.
I pick up my gems. I thought.
Yeah, to be clear, you
don't.
don't need the gems. This is, it shouldn't be that hard to
Yeah,
integrate.
and I just got jingly gems back in my potato sack.
You sell the gems, maybe?
Yeah, you could also do that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
sell the gems, I guess.
50
I
gold
mean-
apiece.
How many did I have? I had 11.
Yep.
I'm horrible at adding shit. Can you do that for me?
550 gold.
Oh, he had those gems. Okay, never mind. I had them in my inventory. Unless there were 2 sets
You-
of gems.
There's
There
two
was
sets.
2
of gems.
sets.
2
Oh,
sets.
okay. I'll sell mine too, I guess.
How many did you have?
I had 11 also.
Cool. 550 gold for you. I'm a little surprised that they were both turned out the exact same, but we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah, I maybe we got confused. I don't know.
Not worried about it. That's it's certainly within whatever ranges I set. All right. So you've got your. Well, no, you don't. I guess you're picking that up tomorrow,
Yeah.
but you'll have it before you go off to your next adventure. So you come back in. Alki, you took a long rest, so I'm going to put your key and your health back.
Can I also sell these scrolls? Because we can't use them, right?
No, we use them. Just keep them.
You need to be a druid to use them.
Both of them? Even the bark
Yeah,
skin?
they're druid spells.
Okay.
Man, wonder what happened to our druid.
I gotta. Where the heck are my scrolls? Here we go. 320 gold for the barkskin one. Oh, that's gonna be minus the. God damn it! I always forget to apply the tax. All right, so you guys are out a little bit of that 550.
What is it, 10%? Or 30? 20? 30? Fuck.
385 gold to both of you.
Fuck.
And let's see. So 320, and then
I forget how much I had before. I think I had 282.
Should be in your character sheet, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but I already added the 550.
and 280 gold total for the 2 scrolls. That's post tax.
All right. 1111.
Nice.
How much was the gems? 350?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I also have these scimitars that I gave him. Okay, cool. Should be plenty of material.
380 Alki, sorry. 385 actually.
I'm just gonna stick with what I fucking put in.
Okay.
672.
All right, so you guys are now long rested. We can advance to nothing significant will happen during this day other than Citra going to pick up his scythe.
I asked Miss Iris Hart to do something.
What is it?
Can you put some clothing on me that makes me look like I'm to a ball so I fit in more?
You're going to the ball?
Yes, with Jean.
No, Jean's going while she's making a distraction. We're gonna loot his house. Robot.
Oh, I misunderstood. My bad. I thought I was protecting Jean.
Jean
There's
can
only
handle
one
her-
invitation,
Yeah.
and I
Jean
get
can handle-
to court Jack, I guess.
Well, Jack has to act noble. There's too many eyes on him. He can't act up there, or he'll lose a vote, and that's all he cares about.
So, who is this Jack compared to you guys? I don't understand the connection. Why is there hate?
Me, but he hits a lot harder.
He's the way this town works is the people they vote, and the more strength they. He's the top vote right now.
Oh, that's a weird way to do the magic system.
That's how it works. And wait until they meet me. I get votes.
I'd vote for you. You know, I'm gonna go vote for you right now. How do I vote?
You look clearly at a person and think to yourself, I vote for them.
Okay, I'm gonna look at our fighter and say I vote for you, and think it.
Heavy, you feel a slight surge of strength.
Oh,
I'm voting
sweet.
for myself.
You can't vote for yourself.
I'm looking very hard at my feet.
Oh
So
my
if I got a surge of strength, is that actually doing?
No, you'd need 2,000 votes to get an actual stat boost.
I could
Gotcha.
get 2,000. Just get me in that ball.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Dean, hand me the invitation. I got a plan.
We're gonna make you look pretty in redhead.
Yes.
Yo,
Iris,
you
you
gotta wear
have a
heels.
Iris, you have a dress that would work. Maybe taking the cleavage a little bit. I'm not that busty.
You also got a beard.
She, I don't know how to put this, but I think he might notice.
We're gonna have to shave you.
Maybe.
I get something to shave him with and go over to him.
No, I'm running out the door. I ain't getting shaved.
Alright, that takes care of that problem.
I asked
Alright,
if I
Heavy.
need to look more presentable.
We're going to rob a house. I yell
yeah.
back in.
Yes, I don't think you're going to the ball. I'm very confused. Gene, you're going to the ball, right?
They're a little slow.
The fucking lizard's gonna go
I
to
come
the
into
bar.
room.
None of us have high ends.
We're not very all smart.
I actually have high end. I'm just misunderstood.
I'm a -1.
I have negative int as well. Or no, never
a
mind. I have
60
negative
man.
wisdom.
Aren't you a
Oh,
mage?
God.
I use charisma. Maybe I could convince them that I'm a girl.
Okay, I think it's time to go rob this place.
Gene?
Nah, I need to go buy a longbow.
Yeah.
But I don't need anything special. I just literally need any old longbow.
Sure. Longbow is 50 gold.
I'm gonna buy some healing
Citra, we might
I'm
have
gonna
to
buy a
stop
healing
and pick up your
potion.
stuff.
Yeah.
Gene,
on the way.
I know that I don't know you very well, but can I ask something in case we run into trouble? May I borrow the gauntlets from you?
What gauntlet?
The bracers?
The shooting bracers.
Since he's going to the ball.
I think that's a good idea.
Whoops.
You're making it it's a strength check the way you've got it set up right now.
I just clicked it completely by accident.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second. I mean, yeah, you can have the bracers. I'm not gonna like bother taking them off. or attacking or anything, so I'm just gonna pretend I gave him.
All right, night falls, and Iris dresses Jean in a wonderful green dress.
How much was the health potions I bought? I bought 2 of them.
I think health potions are 50. You're just getting a regular potion of healing.
Yeah, how much health does that heal?
2d4 plus 2.
You go to full health with a long rest. I thought.
Yeah, did I not fix his health?
Yeah, you did. I'm getting prepared for a fight.
Yeah, he's talking about he's just buying potions of healing. He wanted to know how much those healed.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give him my potion then.
No, you keep yours. We might need more, so I'm buying 2. I took the gold out. What's the weight on?
Half a pound, maybe.
Yep, half pound. And yeah, it's 50 gold.
I'll buy
Alright.
1 too.
Sure. 1 or 2. No, just kidding. I got it.
Okay.
Alright, so Jean goes off to the ball, and you go to the villa. We're going to kind of go back and forth. In the interest of storytelling, you are going to hear what's going on with Jean, but you do not. This is not in character knowledge. First, we go to the ball. This is just a splash screen. It will not be useful at all, but I figured I'm trying to give you like at least some visuals.
So I just want to point out there's a creepy man with a young wife that almost looks like a kid. Is that just me? You see the guy in the green? He's like dancing with like a 10-year-old.
That could just be his child, though. They're not really dense.
Pedophile.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
Pedophile.
it's medieval times. It doesn't count that. It doesn't work like that.
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, Jackie, you're so big. Let's get you down to this size.
Mm.
As
Big
as
boy.
Jean walks into the door, Jack smoothly moves next to her. He'd been waiting by the door for her. Ah, Jean, my darling, I'm so glad you came.
I guess she's on the ceiling now.
It's good to see you, Jack.
Likewise. I didn't realize that when I saved you in that cave, you were related to the lovely Iris Hart.
I laugh politely.
I courted her once upon a time, you know.
I remember.
Ah, she was wonderful. But just didn't work out somehow. Well, my dear, shall we dance?
Of course.
He grabs you by the arm and whisks you away. You're surprised by his strength, or rather feeling it up close. Meanwhile, across town, I might not have everyone set up correctly. Nope, I still have a Zeke. Actually, I still have all the terrible tokens, so we will fix those. You, actually, I suppose we should be outdoors, huh? Well, you get a little vision of the inside. Congratulations. It was supernatural knowledge, somehow.
Oh my god, Jack has an extra heavy.
Oh my god.
Holy
I'm
shit,
so
this
heavy.
map
There's
is long.
2.
Wait, oh crud. Who did I miss?
Me.
02. It's just a shapeshifter or something. Okay. 02 is there. You're now outside the door of Jacksonville.
I tell everybody to be quiet, and I go up to the door.
Who has the best perception?
I do.
I have a 2.
I have a 2.
I have a
I do
negative
have-
1.
I do have stealth though.
I put my ear to the door and listen.
You hear nothing. You hear a faint clanking.
I look
I have
underneath
a
the door to the
2.
crack.
You see nothing.
So I'm gonna
No.
thieves to the door, and I tell them I have really good stealth. Maybe I should go in and take a.
Alki, as you walk up to the door, you feel strange, and you don't know why.
No
I feel
bagpipes.
very strange. I don't understand.
Can we get a Arcana check since I'm trained in it?
Sure. You feel, you notice the magic that's making up your own being is being distorted a bit, as if something's affecting the flow of magic itself.
Can I break the spell or no?
How would you
I
do
don't.
that?
I don't know how
But
Arcana
you
works.
let us know that you're feeling that though, right?
Heavy. Not heavy, but Alki.
Yeah.
Just wait. Don't do that yet. There is some kind of magic going on here. It's disrupting the being of who you are. Let me try this, and I'll go there. I'm gonna try to do Arcana. I mean, not Arcana, but Thief's Tool.
Sure. So just for the record, Arcana gives you lore about spells, so it doesn't give you any ability to actually interact with that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think it worked differently in fourth.
Probably. I know it did in third. Like, because third was like
Uh,
spellcraft.
Is there a way to deactivate the stuff that's going on, or no?
I don't know.
Can I check?
I mean, I don't know what you're expecting. You feel a vague sense as if magic itself is being distorted. If you want to try to do something, I can tell you what that does. I can't. You can't just like say I try things till I find something that works. You need to describe what you're doing.
I'm gonna make my thieves' tools visible and use them to pick the lock.
All right. Make a dex roll.
Is there just windows here on the side?
I mean, on the there
Yeah.
are windows on different walls. There are no windows on that wall.
Okay.
Like the house has windows, but you're not near any of them at the moment.
But like over here, that this is a wall, right?
Yes. Oh, you cannot see that. Give me a second. I'll give you a slightly better view. There you go. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
gonna actually review. Yeah. It's hard to tell exactly where the limits. All right. You attempt to pick the lock, but it's not quite yield.
I'm gonna attempt to force the lock then.
Sure. I guess that's probably just a strength check. All right. Heavy's forcing the lock, and
Heavy's
smashing
doing it?
through,
Alright. Yep, that
and
works.
You,
Tired of
burst through into the foyer. Bursting you through. Citra, as you walk into the foyer, you notice an extremely odd feeling, as if as if something's completely different about you.
I look at myself.
Your scales look dull.
Something's
Something's
wrong.
wrong.
Can I do a perception check? I'm looking for obvious things that are in danger for us.
Sure.
Just a
You-
question. That thing in front of us is a door, right?
Yep.
And there's a door to our left right here too.
Yep.
Okay. Can I
Let him do his
Can I look
perception
through
check.
locks?
Can you what, Lux?
Can I look through a lock? Maybe see what's on the opposite side of the door, just a little bit.
Sure. You'll have a fairly limited view.
Yes. So I'm gonna look
As-
look into this lock.
You see a stone room with a few. You see statues and various trophies.
Is there anything magically happening with that statue?
Hey, Alki, let him do his perception check first.
Oh, I'm just asking a question. Is there like spells coming off that statue?
No way to know until we go in.
All right. 02 is making a perception check to look around
Okay.
here. Oh, you actually made it already, didn't you?
Yes.
All right. You hear a regular rhythmic clanking from upstairs. However, you don't. You see a variety of trophies, horns from animals, old weapons, and various things from Jack's adventuring days scattered around, on the walls.
Does the rhythm beating sound like a clockwork kind of thing, or is it more unsteady?
It's the sound. It just appears to be the sound of metal on wood. Wood, maybe stone.
What do you hear, Zero?
I hear a sound coming from upstairs. It sounds like metal on stone.
Okay. Well, let's proceed cautiously. 2 per stairway.
So just as. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna try to cast a spell on myself to see if this field is maybe affecting our ability to cast spells.
You start to channel your energies, and immediately it winks out. You are unable to cast a spell.
Yeah, so that's good to
magic.
know during combat. I let everybody know that there must be a null magic field around here. I equip my scythe.
Your scythe is now equipped.
Citra,
As you move
stay
onto
with
the
me.
stairwell, as 02 moves onto the stairwell, his weird feeling disappears.
Guys, my feeling has disappeared on this stairwell.
One second.
Can you come over here, Citra?
Alright, that's fine. Citra, you also notice. Wait, where did Citra go? Are you under someone? Cool,
Yeah.
thanks.
Alki, stay with them.
So as you stand where Citra is, you notice your strange feeling disappears.
Something on
You
this.
suspect that whatever the whatever field is affecting you, it's gone. By the time you go there.
It must be the floor on the bottom level that's causing us.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go right here and then just peer around the corner.
Sure. So, fair warning: the way this is set up is it's 2-floor. So the second floor is far to the right on the same map because I don't know who's going to be where. So I need to basically represent the whole house. So if you scroll over to the right of it, you should see something lighting up.
Oh, okay.
So where I'm
make a
at,
stealth
is
check,
it?
Heavy.
Am I going
Yeah, you're
upstairs?
just-
or...
I'm gonna use this. It's the same stealth, so I'm gonna use it on the. I'm gonna use my
well,
stealth.
we're different spots.
It's the
Yeah,
same stairway though. It goes up to the same fucking place. So I could use my stealth, right?
I mean, really, you should all make stealth rolls, but that's fine. Make a stealth check. All right. You notice a animated suit of armor clanking around the top of the stairs. It's the source of the rhythmic clanking. I guess you guys are right at the top of the stairs, so technically you kind of exist in 2 places. But I'll move you guys when you need to, if you're going up further or something, or you can move you.
I'm just gonna move.
That's fine.
I can't move my guy.
Okay, there you go. Should be able to.
I go, hello, friend. What is your name?
I lost myself in the darkness.
That's fine. I'll pull you over, buddy.
The darkness.
He's obviously not going to answer you. He's a rope.
I have my shield out. Robots can talk. I can talk.
The robot walks up to you and, without stopping, punches you in the face.
I have my shield out.
We'll see what happens. Give me a second.
This is gonna hurt still.
Should we all roll?
Yes, at this point it's probably good to roll initiative. Let me get the turn order up.
What the fuck with my initiative rolls every fucking time?
So all you guys got on there. That's weird that that's a,
Well, Citra didn't.
Yeah.
what the hell? Okay. And it doesn't sort it or anything, it just... Alright, so that works out fairly well. Animated armor thing will go here.
There we go.
It punches but bounces against your shield. It immediately punches with its other arm. This connects through your shield. And
Ouch.
I even have damage rolls.
Oh, you take care of damage?
I got it, yeah. 02, where are you?
I'm right next to him.
No, I mean, it's your turn. Sorry.
Oh,
I thought
okay. So I'm gonna drop my shield and I'm gonna shoot this guy with my bow.
Sure. The arrow passes harmlessly through the faceplate of the armor.
I'm gonna action surge and do it again.
Sure. Your arrow smashes against the helm. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna use Shadow Arrow. Oh wait, that doesn't hit him?
But it does hit him. Yes. Sorry.
So you guys make a DC 13.
He does not. So is that blinded?
He can't see anything unless they're 5 feet next to him.
So is that blind? Is it he blinded outside of it?
Just can't see farther, so I think it's blinded.
Okay, cool.
And it's 16 damage total.
All right, Citra.
Do I have like a clear line of sight from him on the stairs or no?
You're good.
Okay.
I do have a question, Civ. How does the armor seem after that?
It seems like armor.
So it's just non-responsive.
It's just yep. There's no
It's armor.
meaningful
Okay.
difference.
I'm gonna run up. Does it count as flanking if I attack him?
No, you need to have a straight line.
Oh, okay.
You need to be on the other side of him.
He'll be
I
flanking
get
in
that.
just a moment when they come over.
Alright, I'm gonna swing at him with my scythe.
Oh, we get to check out that scythe.
It bounces off his shoulder plate, and he doesn't seem noticeably.
He's hard to hit. I whisper to you.
Great. Can only imagine my fucking rolls.
I do let them know, you guys. Citrus scales are lit up. It seems like he's got his magic abilities back on. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I fucked up something.
Are you good?
Whew, okay. I think I fixed what was wrong with the stream.
Sorry, Aki, I missed that. What were you doing?
So I'm gonna move up behind them and get advantage, and I'm gonna use my regular ability. My
Sure, punch away.
Flanking? Does flanking just mean advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can do it again because you've got advantage.
so did I hit him?
I mean, yes, but you can roll again because you might get a crit on the second roll.
So do I roll 1d20? What?
You just roll the exact same attack roll. Basically, the way advantage works is you take 2 rolls and the higher one gets counted.
Oh, so
Okay,
how does
well,
that
in this
work?
Well, in this case, I mean, it's just going to be your highest one is 20, so
Okay.
you hit as though you had a 20, and then you hit, so roll damage.
Yeah. So if you rolled a 25 out of either of those.
Okay.
Yeah, like if the dice roll was 20, you would have gotten. All right, so you've got another attack, right?
Yes.
All right, that one bounces off its spot, but he doesn't seem effective.
Oh shit! I roll.
He
Oh,
has
yeah.
advantage still.
Oh yeah, he does. So do it again. All right,
Hey.
that one connected.
Good job, Alki.
Dolmer. All right.
Does that work?
Yup. And with the swing of the battle axe, the animated armor collapses into a heap of dust.
Gotcha, Mo.
I tossed the pieces over the rail
It's dust? Not.
Sorry, it's in a heap of dust. It is armor still. It's just a metaphor.
Okay.
Is there any
Turn it
anything that fell out of the armor that kind of explains what's powering it?
Magic.
That I believe is a cousin to me, and he's a animated construct, and he just goes until you beat him to death.
Is that true, Sip?
If you knew that, then why'd you talk to it?
I'm not.
I
I don't
thought-
get to say things. If he's wrong, he's wrong. If he's right, he's right.
I thought it might have been a cousin. Yeah, you never know.
Fun
You
fact.
remind me of a
those
druid I
things
know.
have int. Those things have int 3.
Nice.
Alright, let's stay together and
what does
slowly
that
check
mean?
out this side.
It's if it was a human being, it wouldn't be intelligent enough to like remember to breathe.
Okay.
It would be really, really bad.
So we're checking
Words
this
we can't
side, I
say.
guess.
You check in there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there anything like doors or anything?
Sorry. Yes, there is. Hold on. So yeah, there are doors. I'm having trouble getting the edges right.
Yeah, I can't tell where's what.
Is the door locked?
The door is indeed locked.
I
Can we look in the
will
hole?
check it for traps.
Can I
Perception.
assist?
Perception with advantage.
Got 10.
You do not find any traps.
I'm gonna go to pick it.
Sure.
I assist.
Thieves' tools. All right. As you open the door, a loud thunderclap booms.
Not good.
Did that trigger the spell?
You guys make con saves.
God damn it.
Hey, now you know how we feel, goddammit.
Yeah, I was about to say taste my own medicine.
How? How do I make such terrible con saves?
You're a +4 too.
That's my point.
I'm +4 too, and look at mine.
All right. 8 damage if you failed.
What do we need?
4 damage if you succeeded. You need a 12.
Okay.
Whew.
8. Is that what you said? 8?
8 damage if you failed the save. 4 damage if you made the save.
Okay, so that was
Still not
loud,
as
so we're
bad
gonna have
as
to be
you,
quick.
Citra.
And anyone who failed, knocked back 10 feet. Which Nick, okay, you did pass.
So I'm gonna use my second wind.
Sure. You see, did you guys all go invisible? No, I see what happened. I went to the wrong layer. As the dust settles, you hear clanking from down the hall. Two of the
Oh, great.
two of the suits of armor that were standing have begun advancing towards you. Roll initiative.
Can
Where
we
are they?
see any more? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let me get the rest of the hall revealed. Sorry. They are down here.
Bro.
Those, for the record, those were not visible until this moment.
Hey, Heavy, can you get on the other side of me? Because I don't want to die.
Yeah, when it's my turn, I'll go to the backside.
I'll cover you.
Yep.
Oh, that's not the right stat block.
Who makes a house full of traps? This is the worst house ever.
Well,
How does he live
that
here?
guy does. Someone who's got something to hide.
Hey, Alki, I think they have whiskey in that room.
Oh, trust me, I can smell it.
He can smell it.
Oh, there's 3 of them?
No, one of those is just a cavalry scout that I rolled by accident because I had his stat block up still. 0-2. You've got the.
I'm going to shoot this guy.
All right, take your shot. You do not have advantage, correct?
Nope.
All right, your shot whiffs past them. Alki?
I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna hit to try to knock him over the. Can I hit to actually try to like do
So you're
damage
trying
but
to
push him
block
now?
him?
I don't think you have no mechanic that lets you push him, and you'd have to get him over 5 feet and over the railing. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna attack then.
Sure. You do not
Fuck.
have advantage. You hit him in the hand.
Hmm.
You have given the. There is a loud clang as your ad hoc high five fails to do any damage.
So now I'm pissed off. My hand hurts. I'm gonna headbutt him.
Your headbutt resonates off his armor, knocking his helmet spinning for a second. Roll damage. Can't count. All right. This one hauls off and smashes you in the face. Do you really only have AC 14? That doesn't
What's
seem
it-
right.
What's
Damn
AC?
potato sack.
I thought he
It
had
should be-
18.
Didn't it go up?
Yeah, I thought it was at least 15. Let me take a second to recalculate. It's possible when he did Dex mod, it didn't. So 10 plus Dex mod plus Wiz mod. So his Dex mod is 4, his Wiz mod is 2. So he should have a 16 AC. And that makes sense because I was pretty sure he was at 15 and now he had 1. Okay. So in that case, you don't get hit by that one. Do you get hit by this one? You don't. You nimbly duck between the animated armor's 2 outstretched arms.
Cute.
The next one comes clanking up to you and stares 0-2 in the face.
Did he sprint?
Yeah, he doesn't have an attack.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, so you have a 21. I don't know what the second roll is. Roll down.
Wait, he gets advantage, so he rolls that twice, right?
Well,
Yeah, but you see how he's
yeah.
got the two columns? That is the advantage roll.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
way he's got his attack set up, it automatically rolls both. And then if he doesn't have advantage or disadvantage, I just don't worry about it.
Why
Yeah.
did we do 2 last time then?
Because I don't have
couldn't
it
tell
set
you.
up that way.
Did you do action surge maybe?
No, I didn't. But okay, yeah, that works. I got confused, so that'll work.
Maybe I was
Um,
just really dumb. No. I know we had to manually roll for Alki, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I think you might just double clicked or something.
That's probably why I
Okay.
did it.
Citra.
Um,
I cast Thunderclap.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your thunderclap.
Don't you fucking do it.
well, you see. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna cast Thunderbind on the one in front of Alki. God damn it. Why does this... Okay, hold on. I can
mean, that's
output it as a
helpful.
spell... Attack or spell card? Attack. What?
That's new.
Oh my god.
That looks like 0 damage.
Hold on.
I think it misses. Doesn't even.
I'm just gonna roll.
Go ahead and reveal the flare because you do have that. All right, 1d20 plus 5. All right, your Thunderbind connects. Damage. Mr. 2.
That creature is now rooted.
Rooted. I'll get a.
And
It also has lightning rod, I think.
yes.
So I'm going to put away my bow and draw my short sword.
Sure. You need
shield.
2 bonus actions to do that. Well, your shield's on the ground.
Can I grab my shield?
I will take your action.
Alright, and then bonus action to draw my short sword.
Are you dropping your bow?
Yeah, I'll drop it for now.
Okay, bow is dropped, and you're picking up your shield.
Yes.
Okay, that's your turn. Okay.
So I don't understand how his lightning rod works. Can you explain that?
It is whenever someone casts a lightning spell in the vicinity, every lightning-based attack does an extra 1d4 damage to that guy. So unless you have the ability to do lightning damage, I don't think it's gonna.
Okay, so I'm gonna Fury of Blows this guy.
I linked the spell card.
Did I hit that one?
You did not. That one hit. Okay, okay, you had flurry of blows, so that took that, and then your third one missed.
Okay, now I'm gonna disengage, get away.
Disengage. Are you spending a key point?
At Fury of Blows, it's a action after.
Bright Drunken Master. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any way to break root?
Strength.
Yeah, probably a strength check.
Let me go take a look. Rooted.
It could be like a strength check against my spell save DC, which would be 13, right?
But that takes
yeah,
his turn, right?
Looks like a strength save. A restrained creature can release itself by using its action to attempt another strength save, being freed on success. Yes, so if it's going to take his action, and he can unroot himself by passing a string. What's your spell D? It's got to be higher than 9.
13,
All right,
yeah.
Yep, it's still rooted. This one punches the golem.
Miss.
Fails. Yep.
Hits.
Connects. 7. Or I can do it. Dolmir. I use smash against its back, but it doesn't flinch. It doesn't seem to be affected in the slightest. That your turn?
Yep, I'm gonna let the monk take care of the light work.
Citra.
Spells can't be flanked, right?
I don't think so, no.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Thunder Mine on the one in between them.
Sure.
Fuck. Wait.
No, that's not that. What you rolled damage. You need a spell attack.
Okay, hold on.
I like that we're getting like a secondary theme of like Citra being unable to use his spells.
Yeah, we're getting all of it.
Don't hit me with it, alright?
I'll try not to.
Damn.
Wait,
I have
that's a
questions
20.
about this.
Yep, hold on.
It could do math. D&D could do math.
There we go.
Thunder Mine embeds itself in the wall. It sparks, but the animated armor doesn't seem effective.
Alright, and then, because it went off.
You got me paranoid, man. I'm dodging shit over here.
The other golem takes 2 damage from the lightning rod effect.
Nice.
You see it buzz whenever I fail my cast.
Alright, you stab your short sword directly into the thing's gut. Why does everyone make 2 attacks?
I could
No
have.
clue.
You critted, so you roll another d20.
Oh, okay. That's
And
guess
so I
that's
did
a
another
faster way
roll,
of doing
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's fine. Damn it.
So double the damage, right?
Yep.
Are we gonna oh wait, never mind. It wasn't.
I failed to confirm.
Yep.
Punchy McFuncherson.
So, why did he move?
Attack of opportunity, I guess.
Yeah, I moved away from it.
Misses.
Okay, yay. I moved so you can get in there.
I had room on the railing.
I wanted you to get flank.
I don't need it. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna jump off the railing and kick him into the thunder mine. On
I mean, the thunder mine doesn't really exist anymore.
okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Then I'm gonna
It
go
only
for it.
it only stays there if it successes,
Oh, okay.
and it would just root that person that I
I'm
cast
gonna
it
kick
on.
him twice.
Sorry, you're doing what?
Just using my regular ability. I'm kicking.
Sure. Connects. The animated armor collapses. Yeah, it was on the first attack though, so you can.
Okay.
You still have your.
So I'm gonna move over here and use that one. It's in range, right?
Yep, you can get there.
The
Alright, and
roll.
we can just. Yep, that's
Yeah.
fine. Roll damage. Alright, that one's dead, so we don't need to attack. It punches. Doesn't punch good enough. Punches again. This time it punches good enough.
Can I use my defense? I know I should have said it earlier, but can I use a key for my
I'm real iffy on so I understand the problem that like I kind of just say
Yeah, it's fast.
slam, but like also it seems kind of bad that like you get to choose whether to use your dodge or not when you know whether or not disadvantage would have happened. Right? In this case, disadvantage actually makes the attack miss when it otherwise wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily know that, right? Both of those hits could have gone. I'll allow
So-
spending a key now. Please, in the future, if you're going to use your dodge action, like say something, or I can wait for you.
So
or
can I ready attack and do it that way? I guess.
I mean, if you want to take your dodge action, you can do that during your turn as well. And actually, I have to look at I should look at how that works. Like, let's take a
I
second
know.
to look.
I
At the
think
spell sheet.
we're doing it wrong, and
Because I think you may have to declare it on your turn. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna rule that you can't use
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah.
But you can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. So you can't declare it as you're being attacked. You need to declare it at
Like
you
a
need to
ready
declare
action.
It's not a readied action because a readied action would use up your normal attack. It's your bonus attack, which actually means you have to give up your extra melee attack if you want to use it.
okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take a hit then.
Yeah, so you take a hit for 8. And in the end, just remember that you have to announce. I put the wrong animated armor off the attack table. I'm so good at this game. Alright. Heavy.
So I'm at 18, right?
16.
How's that? I'm at 24.
24 minus 8 is
Ah,
16.
fuck yeah.
Math's
Having a
hard.
brain fart. Well, I'm at -1 intellect.
Alright. Your hand axe connects. Citra.
I'm gonna move to the side here so I don't
How
risk.
long is Thunderbine's root?
I think it's only 1 turn, so his root is gone now.
Cool.
I'm gonna move over here and cast Thundermine on him again, though.
That spam roots.
Mm-hmm.
Take the shot. He's gonna roll damage and then link the spell card. Thunderbind once again misses, barely missing Alki as well.
He hates those dwarfs.
Twofer.
Once again, I'm gonna drop my shield and weapon and draw my bow.
The bow that you left over there.
I'll go get it. I'll go
Alright.
get the bow.
Sure. You now have a bow.
I'm gonna
Your
fire
sword
the
and
bow.
shield are there. You already spent your action picking up your bow.
Damn it. This is so confusing.
Guys, I think the toaster's broken.
So,
There, toaster.
maybe,
You'll be alright.
so I just point to the bow and say, "You see that sling? You could hold it on your shoulder."
Oh, I forgot.
So, reminder that you can use your bonus action to stow a weapon. Oh, yeah. Alright.
This is why I just carry the couple.
The last animated armor falls to the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up my rest of my weapons.
Great.
Pick up my hand axe.
So I want to use one of my potions. What's the roll?
2d4 plus 2.
Can I trigger a potion?
Sure. Also 2d4 plus 2.
Fuck me.
I'm gonna take
Do we have it
the armor that's over here and toss it down over the railing as well.
You are now making a pile of armor.
I'm gonna drink my other potion.
Well, if
It
he's
didn't-
doing it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna take that armor and throw it over.
I think it's good to put them down there because there's a null magic area there, so they can't reanimate.
I opened the door right here. What's behind the door?
The thunderclap sounds again. Make a con save.
No, I don't open it again. No. I opened it the one time, right?
And the door's
And
open.
so I saw
We should
what
be
was
looking in
behind
there.
it, right?
That's fair. So you can see a room with some assorted crafts.
Oh my god.
Can I go into it and see what happens?
Well, the door is closed. Are you going to open it?
Oh,
Is
no.
it- I tell everybody to get away. I'm opening the door. Get away, guys.
Fucking. I'm staying far away.
I'm gonna look for traps while he's doing this.
Okay, make a perception check. You detect no traps. I'm really
Okay,
liking
okay.
that phrase.
I feel like there's a trap there if he didn't detect it.
So how do I do this? I use Thief's
Break
tool.
open the door, Nick.
The door's open. I unlocked it.
Well, the Sonic. I mean, it's unlocked.
Yeah, I'm
It's
trying to, I'm trying to get the break the trap. What do I?
Do
I
you
use
have
Thief's
anything
tool?
that can break magic traps?
Dispel magic would work.
Do you have dispel magic?
I do
Does-
not. I have Druidcraft.
Does through Thief's tools work on magic traps?
Sometimes.
Probably. I mean, maybe make an int check. See if you can disarm some sort of trigger.
Well, I have Thief's tools, so I mean,
You'll have
It's-
advantage on it.
huh?
You'll
You
have
are
advantage
smart.
on the roll. Make
On
an
the
int-
intellect?
Make an int roll. Yeah.
I'm gonna assist him.
All right. I mean, that just gives him advantage again. He already had advantage.
I'm
It
like-
does add his proficiency bonus, though, doesn't it?
No, it's not adding it.
Isn't that what proficiency with Thieves' Tools does?
Yeah, you had your proficiency.
All right, so this would actually be a 14. You think you may have disarmed the trap, but you aren't sure.
Go ahead and open the door,
I
Nick.
tell the rock to get back, the robot to get back, and I proceed to open it.
No. I got a lot more health than you. You should get back.
Okay. I'm
I'll
not
open
gonna
the door.
second guess that.
Make a con save.
Oh my god.
It's a fucking door.
I created it.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I leave the door open and I prop myself in between it so that I can keep the door open and look in the room.
The door remains open without you having to hold it. It only closed because of the thunderclap. You look into the room and you see a study. There's a here, let me give you a full thing. It's a study. There are 2 chairs propped against a fireplace, and again, numerous adventuring trophies. On the desk, you can see a variety of papers. As you walk next to the desk, you step on a purple circle that dissipates beneath your feet. 3 suits of armor come to life.
Fucking goddamn it.
Yay!
The ones downstairs?
Nope, give me a second.
This trapped house, it sucks.
Well, before we start moving our characters around the room, I think we should stay at the door, kind of
We should check for traps from now on.
in the
right.
hallway. You check.
Well, as a note, it is 9:59, so I think this is where we're going to leave it on a cliffhanger tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Meanwhile, at the ball,
Oh yeah.
should
go
check in
back.
on our. Jack and Jean are waltzing happily. Jean is attempting to step on Jack's foot whenever possible. Jack is laughing. Oh, Jean, I've never known anyone as beautiful as you. Tell me, would you like to live with me? I could cater to your every whim.
I can only imagine the traps Jean would step into.
Uh-oh. Give me a second.
No! Fuck.
What's going on?
The thing with this, the thing messing up on the stream happened again as soon as he switched templates.
All right, Jean's asleep, so we're gonna just call it here.
Okay. So she's just dancing happily.
Yep.
And the pedophile's still touching the kid.
Oh my
Where
god.
are you seeing a pedophile? Ping on the map. All right, I will vaguely admit that's pretty pedophilic. Like, where are his hands?
Yeah,
Right
exactly.
there.
That's not his hands. That's her hands.
Oh yeah, that's like something she's holding. All right,
Yeah.
so we'll pick up here tomorrow or next week.
Cool. If you want to see more content like this, tune into my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Citrasloth. I'm live Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 6:30 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, see you there, and then that'll be the end, dude. See you there.